Top of the top. We up. Let's go. Back, live again. We are live. My favorite time of the day. What's up? Shout out to all the good people that be up early in the morning. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling today? Let's get into it, man. We're going to lift our spirits up and we're going to rise up out of this darkness. We already out the darkness. We out of that shit. We're going to have some fun today. Anyway, we're just going to get into it, y'all. So let's go. Now, I saw yesterday Diddy was trending, but I didn't know he had a court date today. But I just wanted people to get that. They still doing what they do. Meaning, all right, he's still trending locked up. Meaning, he's still doing better than everybody else. But we're going to get into that. Top of the top. What's up, y'all? Good morning. Shout out to all of the members, moderators, subscribers, everybody that participates in a live chat, and everybody that leaves a comment. Good morning to y'all. Good morning. So anyway, life is not that bad. It's not bad at all. It's not bad. It's just all on what your life is based on. That's it. People had to pay the piper. So this is what I was telling y'all within Diddy. Even he's a guy that was a rich man. He had his life made. He did everything, but he still had to pay a price. Everybody has to pay a price in the end, y'all. So what you're seeing right now with all this so-called homelessness, suffering, struggling, you see it's back cold again. Everybody got to pay a price, y'all. So I was telling everybody how it's going to play out. It goes for all of us. Let's get back into it. Now, I also spoke about how K.MICHELLE is going to be on, I think it's Real Housewives of Atlanta. Even though she's not a housewife, we've been to about that show. But that's not the point. The point is, K.MICHELLE now wants to talk about R.Kelly. Ain't nobody wants to hear her mouth. So, you heard my mouth enough. Now I get to show you what the world says about everybody once again. When I keep repeating the same thing, they think people are stupid. People are not stupid no more. But not only that, the whole outside world has been tuned in. The whole outside world has broke down black culture, play by play, picture for picture. The same way you study Egyptian history, the same way they study hip-hop history and culture. All right? Just know that. So when I'm saying that is, everybody knows the truth, or everybody has their own assumption that is opposite from hip-hop fans and rap fans. But one thing the whole world agrees on, that hip-hop culture is a dark, fruity culture, and that's just what it is. So don't take my word for it. You're going to see for yourself. All I do is give you the information in real time so you won't be a fool. Other than that, we back at it again. What's up, Matt? All right, y'all, let's go. Shout out to everybody who caught the live yesterday. Yes, I was laughing my ass off. I had fun. We back again. I tell you, ain't nothing dark around here. Things might get dark, but we'll be back. Trust me on that. So now, y'all, let's get into it. You are now rocking with one of the livest shows on YouTube, period. And that's how it is. Not because of me. It's because y'all make it live like that. Y'all be doing it. Y'all be the ones gaslighting me in the morning. That's y'all. Don't blame me. Y'all be doing that shit. We up. So, as you see, y'all, the more we become bright, can you now see how dark they are? No, y'all, they sinking. They in hell. They're in hell, and they want us to be with them. But, sorry. That's it, man. When I was going through my hell, y'all was winning. When I was going through my hell, y'all was on top of the world. But now, them days over. Let's go. So, shout out to Punches, man. Shout out to the bro. Sending me this other, sending me this the other day. So as you see, man, 50 been knocking people out. I just wanted y'all to see. 50 got access to that Hollywood AI stuff. That's why you're going to see them AI videos be looking like something totally different. It's scary. As you see, Diddy got knocked out. But I'm going to say this. I think he got a chance to come home. Maybe not now, but I'm going to give my opinion on the whole thing. Because I got my own opinion on the whole thing, too. We're going to get into it. Let's go. All right, y'all. Let's deal with this wisely. So anyway, the AI video of 50 knocking everybody out, it's hilarious, y'all. Him knocking Rick Ross out, him knocking out T.I., him knocking out Rick Ross. He knocked out Diddy. It's hilarious. But my whole thing is this, man. This AI they got is different from us. That shit, all I be thinking is, how the hell do they do it? How can they take characters that look just like them and make them do stuff they didn't do? Because it's levels of the AI. It's some AI, I know AI, some AI I can see through it. I can see, that's AI. Even this, I know it's AI, but it don't look like AI. You know what I'm saying? This shit be looking for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I be tripping off them things, man. But let's get into it, man, because the word of the day is, it ain't just Diddy, y'all. So my whole perspective is this. According to my opinion, Diddy has already faced his justice. He been super dragged more than anybody on the planet. We have all saw this man be dragged more than any man on the planet, period. It's the truth. He's still being ragged. He's still being ragged 24/7. So that's why I had to do the live last night. Diddy's still trending. But I also think there's some stuff going on. I think it's people don't want him to come back out. Get it? And I think it's people online promoting slander campaigns on Diddy. So he won't come. Get it? That's what's going on, y'all. Look at it like this. If some people don't want him to get out, you get it? You just think. So my whole thing with him is this. I'm not the idiot to say free Diddy. He's nobody to be praised, y'all. None of them are to be praised. But my whole thing is this. To me, he's somehow the only one locked up. That's the part. My whole thing is, like I said, they wanted me to drag Diddy and have all these opinions. Meaning, they wanted us to destroy Diddy, but let everybody else go. So that's my whole point. As long as other people walking around, hey, he might as well be released. He got his humiliation. His name is Doodoo. He's embarrassed. He's the baby all king. He took money losses. He felt the wrath of being locked up. But the greatest thing of all that happened to him is his humiliation. That humiliation going to be with him along in the prison bed. Family, a lot of y'all know you could do a jail bid and come home and clean yourself up, and it could be like that jail never happened. He's never going to be able to escape his past. It's going to haunt him forever. Forever and ever and ever. So at that point, I'm saying this. What else is there for him to deal with? I'm just saying, y'all, what else is going to come out of this for him? He already been dragged. So if he was to get out on house arrest, you get it? What's the big deal? Everybody else out here, that's how I look at it. Bingo. Now, let's get into it. So the word of the day is, it ain't just Diddy. He's the fall guy. That's all you got to know. That's the word of the day. But one thing you better get clear. Like I told you all, he is the industry. He is the industry. And that's why you're going to see, since that man been gone, it is so dead, boring, corny, a bunch of knockoffs with no swag. Ladies, bro, you all know what you seeing now is nothing. You're getting nothing but old stories, hip-hop funeral. That's all you got, because the old stories reflect that the culture didn't advance. So you guys have no light to stand in now at all. No light to stand in. All you can do is go back to your dark-ass stories. Even though y'all all prove y'all too broke to put out your own documentaries, y'all have been given all y'all information on whack-ass YouTube platforms to prove that y'all idiots. But it is said that 50 Cent allegedly just got a deal with Hulu, and he's going to be doing his doc. Allegedly, what I saw, 50 got $75 million from Hulu. I don't know how true it is, but when I saw it, it was real news. So I'm just going to tell you, some people making moves and some people not. Let's get into it. So, like I said, I just found this out this morning. Federal appeals court. Diddy will be in court today to fight for his appeal. So just know, as long as he's fighting for his appeal to 2028, it is a strong chance he will get out early. Maybe not now, maybe not later. Who knows? But it's a possibility. It's a 50-50. Let's go. So federal appeals court to hear arguments about overturning Sean Combs' conviction. He wants to do this thing again. So let's go. Well, put it like this. Y'all remember Tupac got out, right? All right. It's the same scenario. Tupac got out, had to go back to court, right? Same scenario. So I just wanted you to see. This is how it looks when Diddy's gone. Sean says he sympathizes with Diddy's accusers 2 days ago. What was that trial? Last year, right? All right. Punch responds after J. Cole claims 2013 Diddy fight. They still talking about the fight with J. Cole. Did we already laugh at that already? Well, what I say? Man, J. Cole wasn't going for that shit. Sounded to me like J. Cole fought back. Two people seem like they fought back to a degree is J. Cole, and somehow they said Diddy put hands on Drake. I don't know if it's true, but if he put hands on Drake, Drake had to be dealing with some type of rebellion. Because every rumor I heard on Diddy was to men, period. So, on that note alone, I'm going to say what he in court for. If it ain't no men in that courtroom accusing him of nothing, I'm going to say he should have his chance to come home. Because if there's no men going to testify, if no men testified against him, we're going to look at it today. We're going to look at his actual charge, and we're going to look at some stuff. He's riding, I think, the First Amendment to get out. Something like that. We're going to get into it. Nothing I say as a fact. Do your own research. Let's go. Yahoo. Kid Cudi on his daughter learning about Diddy 2 days ago. Do you see how they're still talking about Diddy? Kid Cudi, you a victim. All right. J. Cole, you a victim. Sean, you a victim. Pop. Sean is the only punk that did a bid for a man. After he said he don't rock with Diddy. He talked all this shit about Diddy and said, no, Sean was Diddy's little punk. And he did that prison bid like a punk supposed to. And he came home still praising Diddy like a punk supposed to. That's Sean. All right? And Sean, you think of Sean, fool, you think of baby oil. All right? That's the shine he put on them. And when he blessed them boys, they're going to be shining forever. Don't you still see Cameron and Mace? Don't you still see the bad boy staff? Because they're going to be shining, bro. Didn't Jadakiss have on shiny suits? Ain't Jadakiss still working on YouTube? All right, then. Did you see any of them go against Diddy? Hell no. Ain't none of them going against the baby oil gang. That ain't going to happen. So I told you, they're all guilty by association of the fact that years went by already and none of them fixed their mouth to trash Diddy. Diddy, even if you was my homeboy, bro, and I know for a fact you didn't get me, I would have separated myself from you, bro. I'd have hit you with a whole bunch of jokes. I'd have did a little dragging, and then I'd have said, my bad, bro. Hey, I got to do what I got to do, bro. You know what's up. You know I'm going to ride for you, bro. But I still would have did my thing, bro. I still would have dragged you. Meanwhile, everybody out here was, shh. So, everybody want to talk about Usher. They want to talk about Cassie. They want to talk about Justin Bieber. But they keep forgetting this guy named Sean Combs. He started his career in the state of New York. He started his whole career in the 5 boroughs. So, do you think this Diddy behavior started after New York? Or do you think this monster was created in New York? Now, when you understand that he's responsible for every New York superstar rapper with a name, to this day, you will get it clear. But if you don't listen to me, you might be young. All you got to do is Google it all. Every New York rapper with a name, fabulous. Keep it going. Okay, I will give y'all another sneak peek because some don't have members only. Well, check it out. It is a woman from Philly talking. And it's being said that Fabulous, he likes to pull up to Philly to get his groceries eating. All right? So I want y'all to get, it's all still coming out. They put it together, how Fabulous knocked out Emily B. Teeth. And at the end of the day, he likes the funny stuff. You get it? Because they say the men that like to be tickled are the main men that are woman beaters. And the main, you get it? Because when Emily B said some jokes, Fabulous didn't like it. Let's go. All right, so let's get it. Let's get to the facts. Top of the top. What's up, Mr. Brown? What's up, Carlos? Shout out to y'all in the chat. What's up, Lisa? All right, let's go. 9 months after New York jury convicted Sean Diddy Combs of transporting prostitutes across state lines for his get high fuel sex parties. So, do we think he just started these getting high fuel sex parties? No, he been doing it. Let's rewind it. We must bring up the same topics again. Why? Because we have gotten so many clues throughout the years. Every year we got a new clue. What's one of the clues? Okay. Even online, Mr. Gene Deal told us about how Diddy and Ja Rule was getting a party on. It was alleged a woman went in the room, but that was your proof of Diddy's behavior of partying with rappers. One-on-one, it don't matter. Woman in the room, it don't matter. But you know this how he get down. What else you know? You also know he tried to take 50 Cent shopping. Okay, now, you know 50's a fighter, but just know everybody else that didn't fight Diddy, go against him, just know they got in line and they played their position. And it's okay. My whole thing is they need to knock it off with the tough guy shit and act like they coming back out with some raps. They all try to rap again and failed. Hold up. Didn't Cameron try to come back out with a rap? Didn't T.I. try to come back out with a rap? Didn't they all try to come back out, but what happened? Didn't Jadakiss Fabulous try to rap? What happened? All right. Let's go. He's come. Trust me, y'all. They need him to come home. Boy, oh boy, if he don't come home, boy, they're going to be so broke. Soon you're going to be seeing New York rappers in the street digging in trash like Hollywood. So as you see, he is convicted. This is his official conviction. Transporting prostitutes across state lines for his fueled parties. The hip-hop mogul is set to appear in federal court on Thursday, today, Federal Court of Appeals today, to challenge his 50-month prison sentence. So he got money to fight, and there's a high possibility he's not going to do that whole 50. Back in federal court on Thursday. So as you see, he's still fighting. And if he's fighting to come out, that means it's going to be bad for some other people. Get it? You know somebody performs at Yankee Stadium, right? So I'm pretty sure I don't think that person want him to come home. If this man was to come home right now, he would ruin it. He would ruin it for a lot of people this summer. Not us. I'm talking about them celebrities, not us. This is where we at now. If the diddler comes home, for the people that's bored in the entertainment, that would be a good thing. But for his peers in the rest of that game, he would be a black cloud on their life. Yeah, and they all got to get back in line. That's right. It's all my opinion. Let's get into it, y'all. We just getting started. Let's go. Now check this out. The court is not assured that if released, these crimes would not be committed again, said Subramanian, the judge, who added that a lengthy sentence was needed to send a message to abusers and victims alike that exploitation and violence against women is met with real accountability. Let's rewind that again. They said the purpose of the long sentence is to send a message to abusers and victims that exploitation and violence against women is met with real accountability. Now, the question is, do you think anybody takes that serious? Since the dealer been in court, do you think anybody takes sex and violence? Do you think anybody takes exploitation and violence against women serious? Do you think the Diddy trial changed anything? Did people change their ways? Do you think women going to get more respect now? Did you see any difference? Did it get better or worse since the Diddy trial? Ladies, have men been treating you like queens? Have they been rolling out red carpets? Or some of y'all still arguing? My point is, what changed? Exploitation. What about all these social media timelines? I see a lot of dirty chicks getting butt naked. I didn't see no change at all. So that's my whole point. If this was to teach somebody a lesson, I'm going to say it's not working. So if it ain't working, I ain't mad if he come home, because I look at it like this. He's clean. We have proof. He's not doing drugs. He's not doing too much of nothing. But out here, boy, it's a lot going on. So I'm going to say this. Who am I to judge Diddy when he already faced his conviction? Meanwhile, out here, God damn it, it's 2.5 billion Diddies. Got it? All right. That's how I look at the whole thing. So, here you go right here. It was said he got a lengthy sentence that was needed to send a message to abusers and victims. Hold up. But this dark culture is based on nothing but what? Abusers and victims. Every day, every week, you're going to keep hearing stories of the same abusers. The culture that cannot stop talking about R.Kelly, they can't stop talking about no abuse. They talk about it every day. They fucking love it because they all been abused. They're fucking battered women and abused men. That's who they all are. They all abused people. They had abused childhood, right? They are abusive people. Not only do they abuse, they get abused. And they love it. That's why they love to indulge in the dark culture. You got it? So, my point is this Diddy trial ain't teach nobody shit. So, if that's the case, if that man get a pill, I ain't mad at him because I see a lot of dirt out here. And the whole thing people got to get, the inside joke is they abuse themselves. When they abuse themselves, no, that's not a crime. They abuse themselves with pistols, knives, hands. They always abuse each other one way or another. That's what they do. They abuse each other with words. They are abusive people and they don't believe in victims. These people are so crafty. They had the victims blaming everybody else. And all they victims got Stockholm Syndrome. That's the culture of darkness. Let's go. Here you got it. Here's the proof. Let's clarify this real quick. To send a message to abusers and victims, man, ain't no message get sent. Know why? Because he's not in trouble for really abusing no goddamn woman. So I'm going to keep pranking y'all, and I'm going to keep playing with your head. The whole thing is this. He really didn't just abuse women. Most of the allegations I heard on him was about men. And I heard a lot of stories about men. Not saying I don't know none of them true, but just all I know is if I had to add up all the stories I heard on Diddy, all the abuse stories was about men. That's all I heard. Right, this period. I still didn't get nobody to break that. I finally found out what a power drill is. Yeah. It was, this man had power drills in hotels, blood on the floor. The man said he had to clean the room up, all this broken shit. And I ain't talking about the Meek Mill party. I'm talking about random parties in hotels. He having King's Night, all these different parties with baby oil bottles left in the room, and toys, and lights. So, where's the woman at? All right. Meaning, the thing is, Cassie was around, but they had a lot of fun. Diddy did a lot of filming, which also means he did participate in a lot. We're going to look at it. We got the facts today. That's one of his defenses. So I'm saying he was filming. One of his defenses is, look at it like this. His defense is something like this. I'm just a freak that have fun. I like to film, have my own live pornos, and I pay for it. That's it. That's his defense type shit. We're going to look at it. Because I kept telling you within these cases, within all the stories, you kept hearing about he was just watching. And that's what just kept hitting my head. Cameras, filming. Then they come out with what? They come out with film out his mansion, allegedly. So my whole thing was, every story, you didn't get a story of him really participating in no sex acts like that. A lot of stories was him watching. All right. So let's go. I'm saying it for a reason to say that, man, this Diddy trial ain't teach nobody no lesson. Why you think everybody going to jail for sex trafficking, huh? I done showed you already. Cursed in the city. I already showed you. Everybody, if I look up today, I guarantee you somebody got locked up yesterday for sex trafficking, which means ain't nobody learned from Diddy. Ain't nobody learned shit. So I say this. Hey, fair game. He got embarrassed. He did his time. He's a rich man. Hey, he got dragged already. He can't go no lower. So that's my whole stance on him. Now let's go. Now I'm gonna show y'all hip hoppers. Let me show y'all. I'm talking to the men once again. Let me show y'all behavior, and let me show y'all all the shit y'all love, and let me show you why the whole world looks at y'all the same. The first 20 seconds is wild. Cameron asked the Punisher from the Diddy trials and freak-offs, wild questions about Cassie. Remember that? And everybody thought it was so funny. Bro. Y'all didn't know when Cameron was interviewing the Punisher, that shit instantly turned into a you-know-what channel. His platform automatically just said, yeah. Soon as he had the Punisher on his channel, I just started seeing glitter. Yeah. Told you, New York, in the end, you was going to be a big fucking joke. So while they was watching the Diddy trial, they was going to see the Diddy trial. Now it is said that New Yorkers are fishing in the water for food. Yeah, because they thought it was funny. So as you see, Cameron thought it was funny. Check it out. So, Your Honor, you ain't sending no message about keeping Diddy locked up. They was still out here laughing and joking. They think it's a game. So I'm going to say this. Let his ass out. Fuck it. Let's go. Because they're exposed. They're the baby old gang. They need their leader back. So you see, out of all the stuff that's going on, Cameron took his time out to go all the way out to try to expose Cassie, but the whole time it was a joke. No, Cameron wanted to punish on his platform, and they used Cassie for an excuse. That's all it was. He wanted to interview because Cameron was liking that thirsty tea. They were loving that shit. Yeah, what you were doing, Diddy, man? He didn't do none of that with us like that. I mean, Cameron was like, yo, I went to the house, I saw a dildo and shit like that, but damn, Punisher, what's up, man? Come on the show. Told you, man, you got your proof. Here's your proof. Here's your proof. I love when they prank themselves. Check it out. He gonna do it now because they be listening. You gonna see ever since that Diddy trial, how many women did Cam have on that platform? Since that Diddy trial, how many women did they interview? Since that Diddy trial, how many women or people did they talk to that's not with the goddamn bad boy family? You got a year now. Are you still slow? Are you getting it yet? Huh? You still ain't getting that. Diddy discovered Cameron and Mace first. He discovered Mace and Cameron first. So what part you don't get? Don't talk to me about Usher. Don't talk to me about Justin Bieber if you're not going to talk about Mr. Cameron, the man in pink. The pink man. You got it? He thought it was all a joke. No, he didn't. He wanted to bring the Punisher on the platform for likes, clicks, and views because Cameron knows about like I say, he's already exposed Mr. Pink Horse Power. Pink Horse Power, man. We know why you was going to D.C. D.C. got a lot of them clubs. You were pushing that Pink Horse Power. We saw it already, bro. So like I said, Cam, you still ain't got no woman neither, bro. And you the one think it's a joke, always trying to diss woman. You want to exploit Cassie, but all you got to know is, Cam, the joke's on you, period. So what the judge said, this is what the judge said. The court is not assured that if released, these crimes will not be committed again. The judge also added that a lengthy sentence was needed to send a message. I'm the one to tell the judge, whatever message you trying to send, hip-hop fans didn't get it. So you know what that means? You might as well let Diddy go. Because it ain't send no message, Your Honor. They thought it was a joke the whole time. They were saying free Diddy the whole time. Know why? Because they don't like no woman, especially in New York. They don't love women like that. They deal with women, but they don't love women. Got it? It's the truth. You got your proof, y'all. You got your proof. So let's carry on, folks. Let's go. Say it again. The first 20 seconds is, wow. Cameron asked the Punisher from the Diddy trial and freak-offs wild questions about Cassie. He asked about the pee in the mouth. He wanted to hear the freaky stories. That shit turned him on. It turned him on. I tell you, man. They pillow talkers, man. They pillow talking punks. That's who they are. Bro, use your brain. You don't gotta be, it don't matter your sexual preference. Y'all know goddamn well, anytime you ask somebody else about sexual questions, what does that mean? If it's a woman or a man, what the hell who does that? Do you do that in real life? In real life, do you ask men about their sexual life and women? Who does that? So I'm gonna keep showing you they're exposed, guys. They're exposed. It doesn't matter. Nobody asks nobody about what they do in their bedroom. Period, right? All right then. So I told you Cameron's a weirdo. He's exposed, guys. He was pink first. You got it? So there you have it. Told you in the end they was gonna be exposed, gangster thugs. I told all you, Harlem, Twinkle Toes, don't put it on Diddy. So I'm gonna say this. They didn't learn no lesson. The only person learned the lesson in this whole shit is the diddler. So, if everybody else is going to be free and they think it's a game, they might well let him out and start. They might well just let him out. Fuck it. And let them go have fun. Let him come home and let them carry on with their baby oil behavior. I'm pretty sure they're going to have a party. Diddy might make them start dressing up for real. So I want to come home. Diddy might make them put on earrings. He might make them start putting on lipstick. I want him to come home now. Fuck that. I want him to come home so he can put all these punk-ass rappers in their place as the you-know-whats they are. That's about it. Because, bro, I told you, y'all the ones keep watching these platforms, but y'all the ones been exposing yourself. And it's not about an exposure. I just wanted y'all to get that. I understood hip-hop is not rap culture. It is a whole nother culture now. That's all I was telling you. And I was just telling Cam and them, you ain't going to keep pranking me, bro. I got it clear. I have nothing against Cam. I have nothing against New York rapper. This ain't hate. But I don't got to be quiet. When they try to prank me, and they thought I was going to be pink like them, but I'm the one laughing in the end. You see how pink Cameron is? Glitter. You see that? Glitter. All right? Now, don't look at the glitter. You just ask yourself, how many women he had on the platform? Where the woman at? And I'm only saying that because Cameron made it a point to laugh and joke during the Diddy trial. He called the Punisher up personally, asking him questions about a female, and he didn't show Cassie no compassion. Either way, you got it clear. All of the men that went out their way to bash Cassie really exposed themselves. It's what happened. Meaning, I tell them all, you don't got to choose a side. I told what I said about Cassie. I said she not clean, period. I told you already. But what? I'm not going to co-sign none of these fools. I'm not going to pick a side. Well, Cassie's clean and, she's dirty, but the Punisher. No. The whole shit is a freak escapade. Meaning, all willing participants. So, let's use our brain. We all stupid. We just woke up yesterday. Hey, some of y'all don't know nothing about rap, period. You see that guy with that pink mask on? What if I told you that Diddy helped discover him first? Before Justin, before Usher, before everybody. Don't forget, allegedly Biggie signed him. So, what you think happened to him? Is it showing? Okay, that was 30 years ago. Where's your proof of women at? Where's your proof of woman? You know for a fact Cam don't like woman, right? What Cam gonna call a woman? Bitch, hoe, all that, right? He don't like women, do he? All right then. Whatever woman you got proof of him with, Juju, where's she at? And they said Juju had what? Big feet. So, do you see the track record? All right, it's simple, y'all. They exposed. Period. Bingo. Ha ha ha. What'd he say? I don't give a fuck. Bingo. He's the one interviewing a washed up male stripper that took a lot of wood and got his back blowed out. All right? All right? He's the one interviewing that shit. So I've been told you, the reason why YouTube is dead, because people like Cameron started platforms. That's why that shit dead. You gonna see, ever since Cam, Mace, all these goddamn washed up celebrities came on YouTube, this shit is trash. All right? You see it now. They all brought their trash. They thought everybody was going to be zesty, but it didn't work. Now they just looking zesty. And I'm going to say this. You might as well let Diddy come home. You might as well. You might as well. Because it didn't teach nobody a lesson. Diddy is the only one that learned the lesson. As far as I see. And all I see out here is a bunch of Diddy knockoffs, has been, used to be, talking shit, but they wouldn't even have a name without this man, period. So like I said, this 2026. It's the world of information and AI intelligence. Me ain't no more goddamn secrets. Ain't nobody stupid no more. Let's go. So, all right. We all knew when Cameron when he interviewed the Punisher, that was the proof he didn't care. Why am I saying that? Because the judge said he wanted to prove a point to give Diddy 50 months to prove a point that abuse and certain things will not be tolerated. Meanwhile, it's not sending no message because we saw the whole freak nation of rap still stay free Diddy to this day, which means no lesson was taught. So I'm going to say you might as well let him get appeal. You might as well give him house arrest. All right, might as well. Let's go. So y'all got it, right? All right. Who does this? All right. And everybody on YouTube, who did that? Who sits on a platform with a mic like that? I told y'all these guys, they clowns now, y'all. They're not who they used to be, but just know they was always actors. Now you see why he got that movie and paid in full? He's a hellified fucking actor. That's all it's about, y'all. You have no proof of nothing. You don't even have proof of Cameron punching nobody in the fucking lip. But you got proof he drive a lot of pink vehicles, don't you? All right, then. All right, then. No, they are who they are, guys. They are who they are. They are who they are. All right? So him interviewing him was not a mistake during the trial. Plus, it was for clicks, likes, and views, and they've been trying. Cam know what's up. He has a certain following. His following is not straight men. Got it? And what I mean is, his majority fan base is not straight men, because I ain't one of them. I used to be a Cameron fan. That was back in the day. I stopped rocking with all of them about 2010, 2011, some shit like that. Been seeing when they been fell off, when they let Atlanta take the game over, I've been seeing through them back then. I was done with them back then. I been was done with them, y'all, because they been showed to me who they was back then. When all these little beasts and bickering, Jimmy, and they was having sissy cat fights. Meanwhile, this is why they want to diss Cassie. You try to diss Cassie, right? No, guys, you can't diss Cassie and escape the whole shit. Because if you diss Cassie, Cam, don't matter. Y'all was with Diddy first. So you know, it's like with Kim K. What's Kim K history? Ray J first, right? Boom. What's Diddy history? Mason Cameron first. Period. 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 So if you're gonna laugh and joke at this one, and you're gonna talk about this one, why? You get it? All right, then. You got proof. Cam was joking, disrespecting Cassie the whole time that shit was in court, which means he don't give a damn about no woman and never did. And the bros know that, because a lot of bros zesty too. Why you think New York is the home of domestic violence for punks that love to go to prison? They love penile. They love fucking penis, periods. All right? I watched them come to YouTube and have sausage parties. They still doing it. You want to know who ruined YouTube? All you got to know is somehow the whole New York came on this shit and now it's over. That's all you got to know. They are the corniest right now and the boringest with their old ass stories. You got it? So, check it out. The first 20 seconds, Cameron asked the Punisher from the Diddy trials. He asked him about freak off questions because he's a pervert. Only another man want to know what another man doing is Johnson. You get it? He wanted to hear some skeeting stories for the fans. Tell y'all, bro, you love it. Look, I'm only saying this. I'm going to say Diddy going to keep fighting. And my whole thing is this. If he got released, I wouldn't be mad because he's nothing but a scapegoat at this point. He's not the only one. Everybody else seemed to think it was a game. Because it's not them. You know how it works. If it ain't me, fuck that shit. So I've been saying everybody else thinking it's a game because it's not them. So meanwhile, I'm going to say, hey, fair game. But right here, the judge claims he added a lengthy sentence that was needed to send a message to abusers and victims alike. But we all clearly see they didn't get the message. Why? Exploitation and violence against women is still going on at a high level after the Diddy trial. So ain't no lessons taught. Because you know why? These people are who they are, and they're never going to change, y'all. That's why they're getting wiped out and kicked out of New York City. You got it? That's why they ass getting kicked out. In the end, they're going to be brokety broke. That's right. The rappers just got ahead. They know the inside scoop. You're going to see they started them goddamn YouTube channels. That's right. Meanwhile, I guess y'all just going to keep talking about back in the day because ain't nobody doing nothing relevant. All right? So, if that's Bow Wow in that cart, just know that was Cameron and Mace first. Just know that Cameron was around ever since they was going to Atlanta. What means the world to you? Go Google that video. What means the world to you? Jermaine Dupri did the beat. They in Atlanta. Yeah, they been going to Atlanta. Go look at that video now. Watch how I look. Watch all that shit now. Watch you get it clear as day. Watch it now. What means the world to you? You're going to see all that shit. All in the video, they been going to Atlanta, y'all. Which mean Cameron been knowing about Bow Wow. He been knowing about Usher. He been knowing about Justin Bieber. They all the same family. They been around. It's just that Cam was very high level alert of protecting his street credibility because that was his money. If Cam didn't need his credibility for money, he would have never kept it that low key. Since he don't need the streets no more, he been coming out and I been got it clear. All right? I been got it clear. This call coming out. Dummy. Make sure you get you some pink horsepower too. Make sure you get you some of that. This ain't no hate. So let's go. My point is, ain't nobody learn no lesson. How you know that? Because Cam said it. I don't give a hell. You're telling you, I don't care. I don't care what nobody think about me interviewing a Punisher. Did you and the Punisher do a hookup after that? Did y'all hook up, bro? Did you say, let me get some of that? All right then, brother. All right, brother. Let's go. We ain't got time today. Let's go. Told you, man, they all look, they look fruity. That's why I can't watch them. They humiliating. I can't tolerate them, y'all. So I'm saying you might as well let Diddy come home. Diddy, why you got us watching all these goddamn knockoffs? Diddy, your whole staff disappeared during the Ciroc era. When you were selling that Ciroc, I didn't hear nothing about Bad Boy. I ain't see none of these idiots. They didn't exist. Why am I seeing them now, Diddler? Diddler, come home, man. Put these Negroes in line, and this time, make sure they wear purses. All right, that's it. Make sure they wear lipstick. That's it. Only way I want to see these rappers with lipstick on. Fuck that. All right, know why? Because that's who they are. I like to see people being themselves. Let's go. Here you got it. According to Combs, the district court should have closed its eyes to how he carried out his offenses and abused his victims, violently beating them, threatening them, lying to them, implying them with drugs. Prosecutors said in the appellate brief. What was Combs found guilty of? That is my whole thing. According to Combs, look, offenses and abused his victims, violently beating them. All right. We saw what he did to Cassie in that hallway. But the truth is, out of all the stories, which you can Google to this day, I heard many stories. It don't mean it's true. It just so happened a lot of stories I heard about him abusing men. And I'm not going to go through them today. All I know is I ain't smart. I saw the public stories about men. I saw Homeland Security coming out with dildos, cameras, and shit. I also seen it used as evidence in court, rope, freaky outfits, handcuffs. All right, 700 dildos, 1,000 bottles. That has nothing to do with women. I got it clear. So, on the strength of abusing women, we don't have a lot of proof he abused women like that. That was a simple, if you play it out, it was a situation of him and his girl being freaky, dealing with domestic violence, and bringing people into their bedroom just like Will and Jada. That really is the Diddy story with this, but I know what's up. Couldn't get out there, all them goddamn men. Men. God, it's very simple, y'all. But all you gotta know is this. Hey, guess what, America? You can ignore this all you want. But in Africa, as we speak, they dragging Burna Boy and a few other people over there because they say Diddy helped them be stars, and they all saying that Burna Boy got his Grammy because of Diddy. And that's what they all saying over there. In Africa, they laughing at the Diddler and Americans because they saying Diddy got everybody. So I told you what happened, man. Just know, New York, Africa's laughing at you. Period. That's it. They are. Everybody around the world got the whole joke. Even though it ain't true, but the rumor is Diddy got everybody in the industry. That's black. That's the rumor. It ain't true, though. Just know overseas, that's what they believe. They believe this shit overseas, y'all. So I'm saying? So I'm saying that ain't no lesson been taught. The only lesson that been taught is the lesson Diddy learned on his own. So I'm going to say it again. He already been embarrassed. He already been losing money. He already been disgraced. He's already in shame. It's not going to get no better for him. So he's rich. He paid his dues. So meaning, as a rich man to go through what he went through and then be in that prison, he paid his dues already. So it is what it is. If I saw a little Boosie, he caught with perks, guns, fire, all this shit. He ain't go to jail. Free Diddy. Meaning, he did his time. Give him a pill. Might as well. Everybody else still out here, right? All right, then. So, who's next? Who's next? Meaning, don't let him be the scapegoat this whole summer for everybody else. All right, then. So, you got it. The point is, this is the whole point. The judge gave him 50 to state a message, to prove a point. I'm going to teach you a lesson, everybody in hip-hop. Hip-hop, code word, black community. It didn't work. So I'm saying, being that it didn't work, and I already know, and you and I know, everybody's going to jail for what? Sex trafficking, sex crimes. I didn't see them stop on OnlyFans and no other platforms, which means he ain't the only one that committed no crimes. He did his time. Everybody else didn't. So I'm just saying, they've been making a mockery of it because it was a baby oil cover-up. And that's all it was. Huh? It was a baby oil cover-up. That's it. It was never about no damn woman. Got it? So being that it was not about no woman, and he paid his dues for that one woman, because you know domestic violence, if you violate a woman, you're gonna get a year in jail, some shit like that. He already did, he did a year. So I'm telling you, bingo. No, they were just fighting to cover that shit up. That's all they was doing. Who's the joke on now, y'all? Who's the joke on now? Who was the most loyal to Diddy out of all these decades? Who sits on a platform like Gumps, giggling and trying to act like they're so thorough? Meanwhile, if they did a real live Diddy doc today, a movie, it's gonna start off with him discovering Mason Cameron. It's gonna start off just like that. So they better pray a Diddy doc or Diddy movie don't start, because Mace, you're gonna be the star of that shit. Period. All they gotta do is all Diddy gotta do is do a movie on how he discovered everybody. That alone will be in a grand exposure. That's all he gotta do. Just do a video on doc. Diddy, you call home, just do a doc on how you helped everybody career out. That's all you gotta do, bro. And that'll shut everybody ass up. That'll shut everybody up. That's all you gotta do. And then we'll be surprised. Oh, shit. It'll be people we didn't even know. They behind that too. Damn. That's the doc you need to do, Diddy. Do the documentary on all the people you helped be successful to this day and all the people you helped get a name. That will be a good ass fucking doc. Trust me on that. It will be positive. It will be a teaching, and it will be a grand exposure. And let it be the dealer. Let him get all the money for himself. Because I'm going to say this. I'm a fair guy. If he been dragged, yeah, we all know about his negative shit. But we also don't got to deny his positive shit. I told y'all it's all a bait trick for all y'all. Because the reality is, from what I know and study, he's responsible for at least 70% of people's career. It's definitely over 50%. Those are facts. And the problem is, they are all the ones in our face still. So I told you who the joke is on. The joke is on you, fans. When I told you I don't watch these platforms no more for a fucking reason. It's a lot of reasons why I don't watch them. I told you I don't want to see their face no more. Y'all thought I was fucking playing. I'm not. So it's also boring, which proved to me that there are knockoffs that needed his help. So when I say this cold word of he made them, you also can see, since all these characters been on their own, somehow they're not entertaining. They can talk all they want, but they are not entertaining, y'all. How the hell is all these celebrities on YouTube that was on MTV, VH1, they were on all these TV shows? How do all of these so-called famous people come on YouTube and YouTube got worse, not better? Plus, don't get it twisted. I also know it's because of the AI takeover. We also know a lot of them are using fake ass views. They are so down low and depressing and sorry. It's a shame, y'all. So I'm going to say, might as well let them come home. Because they were saying free Diddy before he even got his time. All right? Meaning they didn't learn shit. Why? This case was supposed to prove a point, or this whole thing was supposed to be an example of what's going to happen to you from women's abuse. But ain't nobody learn shit. Know why? They love sausages, not women. That's why. Simple. It's very simple, y'all. Combs' intent. Now, this is loophole right here. This is real deal loophole to get out. Real talk. Combs' intent to watch the sex sessions live cannot bring his interstate transportation of others to have sex for money within the First Amendment's protection, where it otherwise, any defendant who transported others to engage in prostitution could escape liability simply by watching or filming the sex, prosecutors wrote in their brief. So they're saying he was watching, he was filming the sex. He paid for the shit, remember? Don't forget, the key in this shit is he paid the Punisher. He paid that man for hanky panky. People are so naive. They think he just bought. They think Diddy just paid him for Cassie. Meaning, the proof that, put it like this, the fact that he paid and watched film is his defense is like he was just having fun. Basically laying it down, he didn't make nobody do nothing. Got it? That's his defense. Put it like this. I'm gonna give a disclaimer because this shit ain't, he's going to court. So from what I get from this story, the dealer, the way it's being paid out by his lawyers is basically, now you gotta look at it like this. This is how it's being looked at from what I'm getting. All right. He was a freaky man. Him and his girl invited people into the bedroom. And sometimes they took their show on the road. And that's really, and that's it. Meaning, when we look at this from the woman perspective, that is how it plays out. As him and Cassie, his girlfriend, his so-called wife, whatever, they into freaky shit, they have fun. And amongst them having fun, they be getting high and fighting. Because I also know the story within this. You can't paint Cassie as a victim because she was also getting high. And I also know drug couples fight each other. All right? But I'm still saying it doesn't make it right what happened. But I look at him and Cassie as a drug head couple that were very freaky. I also understand the drugs they were on, freaky drugs. I look at them as a freaky high couple, out of their mind, having fun, taking on the road, wherever they go at, this is the shit they do. And sometimes he go upside Cassie's head, yes. I look at it like that. But the whole narrative of he just was abusing all these damn women, no. That's the shit I ain't buying. Because we have more information of also women he made successful and didn't abuse. But once again, every story that was released as public information online within the lawsuits, mostly all of his goddamn lawsuits come from men allegations. Little Rod was the first one. See that? Everybody should act like Little Rod never happened. Like Diddy ain't touch him. Let's leave it alone, y'all. Little Rod was the first, but they would say he lied. No, every lawsuit against him was man accusations. I remember at least 5 in my head right now. At least 5 of them. Men accusations. Let's get into it. Well, something with the Macy's situation about a man getting put in a van and some bend over. That's one. So-and-so, a couple flew to be on Make of the Band and somehow they got sent back home with a wet ass. That's another situation. It was a lot of situations about men. All right? Power trip in the room. Men. So, if no men came in that court and declared abuse for that man, I'm going to say it is what it is. He was just a freaky man, Your Honor, that was abusive with his girl. That's about it. All right? But it also was to teach a lesson. I got it because I was telling y'all, no, his trial represents what the average man is doing right now. The average man and woman, when you're on your Instagram timeline, I don't care if it's X, you're going to see a lot of women shaking their ass with baby oil on. Baby oil is also the code word for sex workers because they understand all sex workers, male, female, trans, all keep baby oil. Because when they black ashy ass got to take pictures, they got to put on the baby oil or they're going to have a dry ass BBL. You get it? The baby oil symbolizes sex selling as well, not just fruity sex. It represents the sex selling. What else? How many times did you idiots be on your timeline, y'all, and you saw these people giving massages with baby oil? The girl laying on they massages. Because a lot of men was prostituting, giving a woman massages and having sex after that. Man and woman. Men who offer up their sex, they accept man or woman. If a man is selling his body to a woman, he gonna say that. But if a man calls him up and say, I have $1,500 to give you head right now, he's gonna do it. The baby oil represents the selling of sex. That's what it means. Sex workers must keep baby oil in that goddamn bag or in that hotel. This is what they were showing you. The Diddy trial was about the massive selling of sex in America, which is also tied in with trafficking. Going from state to state selling sex is called trafficking. Going state to state selling drugs is called drug trafficking. Going state to state selling sex, posting on OnlyFans is sex trafficking. So the Diddy trial symbolized that everybody that keeps baby oil is going to jail. That's why I showed y'all and decoded it for you. When I was telling you, it ain't just no damn Diddy. I can show you every day hip-hop culture, black people are still going to jail every day for sex trafficking. Every fucking day. You got grown-ups and then you got the minor shit. You got all. They have been trafficking youngsters, man and woman. They have been trafficking grown-ups, man and woman, get it? They have been trafficking trans, both, all. Let's go. And they still won't stop. I can show you every day they still being arrested for that shit. So on that note, I'm going to say, he paid his dues. So what we talking about? All right. Meanwhile, the rappers look sorry and sad without him, and they need him home bad. You got it? So, according to Combs, the district court should have closed its eyes to how he carried out his offenses and abused his victims. Violently beating them. Who is them? That's all I'm saying. If they say he violently beat them, who is them? We just heard about Cassie, right? Well, who's them? Who's the other ones? Bingo. As far as what I know of them is, meaning the other them who accused him was men. Let's go. We're going to leave it at that. We done with this, but I'm showing you, did he get he going for appeal today. His appeal is very possible. I'm going to just say that. Whether it's today, whenever, it's very possible he going to be home just like Tupac before his trial is up. That's what I assume, one way or another. He paid his dues already. He did. So the way he got dragged, I'd be surprised if he ever show his face again. Him being dragged and humiliated is worse than a prison bid to me, because you can do a prison bid, come home and change, you can change, you can still live your life. You can do a prison bid, come home and live your life in peace. But his humiliation, he's never gonna live down. Diddy gonna be 60 years old, he'll be 70 still getting these fucking jokes. That's what it's gonna be, y'all. He always got people talking about him behind his back, it's going to haunt him for life. So I'm saying that because let's get into the next topic, y'all. Because ain't nobody learned no lesson. So what they saying? They saying, K.MICHELLE, nobody wants to hear your mouth now. They also saying, K.MICHELLE, you a willing participant. And we now know that hip-hop, this game, they love small people. Small people, code word, age, small people, anything that looks young. They like small people because small people look young. They really like young people, but they don't want to get in trouble. So they like small people that look young. They like young bodies. I've been peeping the whole shit. They like young body frames. It's the frame they like. It's the look they like. Trust me. Anything looking too thick, too big, too grown, they don't like that shit. They like things that look a little, they like things they can control. Got it? Yeah. Because what y'all don't get about K.MICHELLE, she's very little. Got it? So I've been peeped their game. If they do deal with a legit woman, she's going to be little or barely legal. That's how it goes. You will never in your life hear them dealing with somebody their age, and they ain't dealing with nobody older than them. Hell no. It's always going to be a grown, small person or a youngster. You got it? So, K.MICHELLE, what the hell made you think you was going to be spared? It's not going to happen. Let's rewind the show. Let's go, y'all. I know y'all love K.MICHELLE, but I told you no favorites. And when I told you all, you're going to keep picking and choosing, but you're going to still make an ass out yourself because they all dirty. One way or another, they all dirty, guys. Period. Let's go. Inquiry Minds, what's up, family? Good to see you. What's up, Dramatic? What's up, Sandra D? Shout out to my day one. Shout out to the real family. Y'all know what's up when I say family. They thought I was talking to a ghost. No, let's go. Sleeping dogs. Sleeping dogs should be left alone to sleep. Anything you witnessed him doing, that is. Illegally, you are an accessory too, K.MICHELLE. All right? So they're telling you. You're not spared. Your career not coming back neither. All right? I told you, there's nobody spared. How many times I told you? It is no heroes in none of this shit. None of it. Every person you saw come on YouTube, which y'all try to support as some fucking hero, they're not no heroes at all. If they didn't stick their chests out before that shit happened, during R.Kelly trial, if they didn't come out and say, I deny this abuse, if they didn't come out and say, I stand up for women's rights, I stand up for the youngsters, if they didn't come out before, they already show who they are, y'all. And we don't want to hear their mouth, because at this point, they don't want to go broke. They don't want to die broke, and they got to do whatever they got to do to get paid now, y'all. That's where we at. They got to get paid. That's all we are at now. They don't want to end up like the old generations. But I told y'all a million times, they are filming Unsung of this generation right now as we speak. Unsung is being filmed in California. That's right. That's right. That's why Brandy came back out. Brandy don't want to be on Unsung. Brandy said, screw that. We up, y'all. We up. Give me 1 second. We up on this Thursday morning. I don't know if Thursday came this quick, but we here. So check it out, y'all. We about to get into it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. K.MICHELLE is not spared, y'all. So watch. We about to look at what they saying about her. Because she going to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta, even though she's from Memphis, even though she's not married. But we're going to talk about it. Let's go. But this is my whole point, y'all. This is what they don't get. If K.MICHELLE would have been came out with her story and been just told the truth during R. Kelly, during surviving R. Kelly, if she would have just came out back then, told her story, did a doc, it would have been okay. And I told y'all they would have been able to get paid. They also are all fucking stupid because they aligned themselves with guys that already lost. They didn't write no book. They didn't solidify their name and career, y'all. They had to be quiet. So when they had to be quiet, I knew that they were all under control because they couldn't separate themselves. They couldn't say nothing. They all had a muzzle. You think in your brain, 2018 and up. Soon as R. Kelly got in trouble, everybody had a fucking muzzle. With those, y'all all lost because the pandemic came. Everybody's brain is a blur. But since they all saw the diddler allegedly get his time, then you start seeing them all come back out talking. Mary J. Blige, K.MICHELLE, Tiny want to say she spoke to Biggie before he died. After a year later, when Diddy allegedly got his time, but when Cassie was getting whipped on TV, anybody say shit, did they? No. Told you guys, they were exposed. The only thing is, they thought a lot of us was just going to be ignorant, dumb, high, drunk, fucked up bladders. They thought we was going to have cancer. They thought we was going to be dead. They thought we was going to be finished, dementia. We going to forget everything. We just going to love them so much. Forever and ever, we going to love them. And we never was going to peep game. So I'm going to tell them all again. This internet is what's going to destroy them because they all been set up. The internet has been out before 2000. You're not paying attention to how these idiots waited damn near 20 years later to come on the internet. But the internet is where all of their dirt is at. That's what I kept telling you. All of their dirt is in the Google database system, which will never fucking leave. And every time they show their face, whatever the fuck they think they be doing, their old dirt will never, ever, ever, ever go away. This is why I did my math and understood their careers were over 2 years ago. It's just starting to catch up. Jayz is just now changing his name. But when did I tell y'all? It's over for them. All right. So why did Jayz just change his name? Because he realizes I can't get away from this shit. It's not going away. Now look at it like this. Diddy going up for a pill. Today, everybody woke up with poopy pants. Today, everybody's passing gas. Today, everybody's stomach's hurting because nobody know what's going to happen when Diddy goes to court. From now and forever, he's going to keep trying to get out. And every time he tries to get out, they shall be quiet and poop on themselves. All right? Because to that industry, he's the boogeyman. And that's why they call him the diddler. Because you don't know what he did. You don't know nothing about that man. Man, you don't know if he's coming out. You don't know shit. They know he'll pop up on you with that jet. He'll do a whole lot to them. They know that. So I'm going to say it for a reason, y'all. Let's go. K.MICHELLE is not spared at all. K.MICHELLE says what she learned during her R. Kelly romance. Did somebody make her say this? I see you on that complex, huh? What's going on with this? Did somebody offer you a bag, K.MICHELLE? Because I said they stole your liquor. I'm the one that said you had the liquor first and they stole it from you. Did somebody come back and pay you and tell you to go talk about R. Kelly? Why don't your family? I want to fight a lot of y'all now. What the fuck is y'all obsession with R. Kelly, y'all? I've been watching how y'all are so sorry. Being that y'all don't have no entertainment, y'all don't have shit left. Y'all are talking about a Negro in jail for sex crimes that don't exist. The nigga's never going to sing. Y'all are so fucking dumb. This man get out of prison and fuck around, ain't got no voice no more. If he was to come on today and try to record an album, I believe. Man can't even sing no more, bro. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Told y'all this was going to be our exposure of y'all being big ass kids, big ass Geppettos, big ass idiots, stuck in time, stuck in the past, can't advance, and you going nowhere fast. This y'all last dance, y'all. I'm talking about you, your whole community, and everything you fucking love. Y'all don't get, when you look at this shit from the outside looking in, it looks fucking crazy. Y'all are the only ones still talking about people locked up, but it's showing that y'all so sorry in the present day, you don't have nothing else. Y'all are fucking, it's just sad, y'all. They're fucking has-beens that have to talk about people that made it in the fucking 90s. They got to still be proud of shit that happened already because they don't got nothing left, y'all. That's the sad part. So now, K.MICHELLE says what she learned during her R. Kelly romance. Now you ask yourself one question. Is this going to help K.MICHELLE or make it worse for her? What does she think? Why do they think everybody black loves R. Kelly? Why do they think all people that like music loves to hear that fucking freaky ass shit? Why do they think this? All right. No, they being exposed. K.MICHELLE asked they want to go to fucking jail. That's what that's about. Let's go. Because I'm the one that told you. If you think this man did it all by himself, if you think R. Kelly did all that by himself, you a goddamn idiot. All right? I know what happened because I did my homework. R. Kelly had a system. They all do. They don't do nothing on their own. People were bringing them. And people watching doors and keeping them in the house. You ain't looking at the woman had to make sure their hair was done. The woman had to pick out their outfits. The woman was taking care of them too. He had a stable. I told you they all turned on R. Kelly. You don't go to jail for a RICO without having an organization. R. Kelly's organization told on him. K.MICHELLE was part of the organization. She just left early, I guess. But she was part of it. Free Robert Kelly immediately. We need some new songs. The king has been silenced for too long. California, Chicago. See it? Bingo. See that black skin? So when the judge said he tried to prove a point to Diddy by keeping them in jail, Your Honor, this shit don't work. They are who they are. They might as well keep going to jail. Word is they getting shipped out the country anyway. Might as well get them the fuck out of here. Because that whole area need to be flushed down the toilet. Here you got it. They proud of themselves. 2026, y'all. World, listen up. These people still saying free R. Kelly to this day. That's how fucking sorry they are. They don't have no fucking entertainment. Even though this nigga ain't singing how long. All right, popcorn brain people. Pull up right now, talk your shit, curse me out. What's the last hit song R. Kelly made? You give me the year. And prove to yourself how delusional you are. All right? When the last year he made a hit, y'all? When his last hit? Now, this is who the fuck R. Kelly is, and a lot of y'all. So I told you, the exposure is let everybody scream free R. Kelly because they telling you who they are. Either they're abused or they're a victim. Don't forget, a lot of people in that community got Stockholm Syndrome. They got touched on, now they like it. So, this is my thing. You give me a fucking date, R. Kelly fan. When was his last hit record? And we gonna wait. I'm waiting on this one. I know ain't no R. Kelly fan subscribe to this channel, but I'll be trying to bait an idiot to come in the chat and say something. You feel me, y'all? So, let's be real, y'all. When the last time R. Kelly had a hit? I want y'all to see what dementia really is now. You're going to see it today. When the last time you had a hit? When they keep saying free R. Kelly, like he going to come home and do some music. No, your old ass want to go on stage and sing all them old songs again with your old ass. You want him to sing, it feels like you're red. Yeah, that's what y'all want. Y'all want to come home and perform 12 play. I know what the fuck y'all want. You don't want to sing no new shit because he ain't got nothing new. All right, damn, that chat dry as hell. Thank you. That means what? He don't got no music. They can't even give me a date, y'all. They can't even give me an R. Kelly song after 2010. They can't even give me an R. Kelly song, y'all, after 2015. That's still 11 years ago. Who's delusional, y'all? Who's delusional? I can show you every other music culture. They artists got new music recent. Delusional. When is his last song? What year was it? I'm dead serious. Google the shit. I want to know. Do y'all now see? No. You didn't love R. Kelly for his music, guys. You love R. Kelly for his behavior. That's why y'all didn't get, y'all all been getting baited all these years. You didn't love him for his music because he wasn't making no music. You loved R. Kelly for who he is, what he represented, what he been accused of, what already been proven to you, birth certificate, marriages, and you wonder why your whole neighborhood getting locked the fuck up for R. Kelly behavior. Because I kept telling you niggas a million times, it's a lot of R. Kellys, especially in Chicago, New York, they all over, y'all. It's a lot of R. Kellys, and they ass going to jail now. That's why y'all generation is the biggest generation of all time history on the sex registry and going to jail for life for human sex trafficking. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere on your timeline and everywhere. That's y'all. Y'all guys eat a booty gang. You guys eat booty like groceries. You guys love booty, 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 baby oil bandits. That's who the fuck y'all are. And you guys are fucking weird and freaks. And all we saying is take that shit somewhere else. Because the new generation is not looking up to y'all. They already made y'all villains to the new generation. The new generation already scared of y'all. They think all y'all take butt and y'all violate women. So the new generation hip. They got it clear. You didn't watch Boondocks. The young generation, they raised on Boondocks. And they know all about y'all shit. Even though in the Boondocks, R. Kelly with the minor, and you got it. It's all in the show. It's all in the show. 10 years ago, I watched this back then. I been got it clear. Been laughing at all y'all. Y'all all been exposed, guys. Sorry to tell you that. So keep screaming free R. Kelly. Y'all the main ones that abuse women. Little bit R. Kelly and all y'all. So K.MICHELLE, by you talking your shit, I was able to see you look like a fucking minor too. And when they told me you was with R. Kelly, I got it clear. He got you young. He got you young too. You just play your role. Look how tall she is to that fence, bro. Bro, you from New York. You know the park fence. Look how tall she is to that fence. They like grown women that look young. No, they raise young women up to be grown. That's how they play it, player. Told you they all exposed, guys. They like little people. They don't like nothing. Lady, you 6 feet. Hell no. You 5'11"? Nope. 5'8"? Hell no. 5'8" in heels? No. They don't want that. You gotta have a certain frame. I told you. I have nothing against small women. I have nothing against no woman. I don't pick and choose, but they do. They only like small women that barely legal. You got it? That's what hip hop is. Russell Simmons, Kamara Lee, Diddy Cassie, R. Kelly. All right. So you see how small she is? Now you think in your head. Let's play around. How old do we think K.MICHELLE was when R. Kelly met her? And you ask yourself a question. Did she ever tell that story how she met R. Kelly? I'm going to say R. Kelly was on tour and met your ass in Memphis because he's a master of that shit. He been doing it. What? Going state to state, letting girls get on that tour bus. It's called what? Groupies. Another hip-hop thing that's going to come out. How they go from city to city and screw all these women. But guess what? A lot of women also get RAPE'd. So my whole point is this: K.Michelle, how old was you on the bus? Simple. Very hard. I mean, it's not hard. See how tall she is, y'all? Why am I saying that? Because R. Kelly showing you his pattern. He likes little people. Now I'm asking you again. You ever seen R. Kelly with a tall, big booty, big breast woman, a big grown ass woman? No. No. That ain't what they into. You got it? That's not what they into. You got it? They're not into that shit. I'm saying it for a reason. K.Michelle has opened up a can of worms. Sleeping dogs should be left alone to sleep. Anything you witnessed him doing that is illegal, you are an accessory too. All right. Told you ain't no good in none of them. You did not speak on it before, so you are inexcusable with your lateness. You are worse for your silence. Live the life you deserve. Bingo. What made this woman think she was going to prosper talking about R. Kelly? The same thing I said about Diddy. I mean, Mary, y'all the ones keep trying to talk about y'all old fucking heroes, but they're the reason why y'all. I was able to see these people are so goddamn stupid. They don't understand the art of rebranding. They don't know the definition of changing your ways, removing yourself from situations, and starting over again. They are fucking dumb, y'all. I got it all proven now. Let's go. Instead of going away from the shit, they run into the story. Too late on top of that. What they say, K.Michelle? Shut up. Don't start snitching now. Got him. The parents, consenting adults, they all should be punished for any unforgivable act they say R. Kelly committed, but went along with it or encouraged it initially. I said that too. I know goddamn well the parents took money. I know the parents with the shit, but the problem was when the parents couldn't get their kids back. That's when they start crying. He won't let us get our daughter back. Meanwhile, what the blacks do? They kept loving that shit. Oh, it's a joke. R. Kelly. Oh, R. Kelly. I can't wait. R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. Because they don't care about victims. Yo, them people had proof R. Kelly had all them youngsters on the bus. He had them in the house taking their cell phones. They couldn't do shit. He got a RICO charge. On top of that, they all got the proof he peed on somebody in the video. They still was saying free R. Kelly because they don't care about no goddamn woman. They only like man meat, y'all. All right? The truth is they love man meat, y'all. Everybody that loves man meat, they don't care about no goddamn woman. It's very simple, man. You gotta love woman. You gotta love PUSSY to love woman. And they don't love that. You got it? All right. These rappers like man meat. That's why they want to come home, y'all. They like man meat. This is a man meat culture, man. All right? That's what it is. So let's go. He had help, just like Epstein. You hear that, K.Michelle? We all know the history. By you talking, you just getting other people to go dig up your history that you've been with R. Kelly. He had help just like Epstein. If you think a Geppetto with money worked alone, hang around the mall or go to Chuck E. Cheese to pick up youngsters, then you're crazy. People sold him those young people. That's what trafficking is. A lot of this be insiders too. He was the purchaser. There has to be a seller and a buyer. Told you. I already figured this shit out on my own because I'm a fucking grown-up and I don't like youngsters and I don't deal with punks. So I did my own research and I came to the same conclusion. No, he had an operation. They was picking them and selling them to him. Why? It's very simple. If R. Kelly my homeboy and I know he like youngsters, anytime I got them need some money, I can bring him a bad young chick. Easy. Either she 18, he gonna like her. 19, he with it. He don't want nothing 32, nothing 34. He don't want nothing 28, God damn it. Simple. I know his formula by studying shit. No, R. Kelly gonna break me off. He gonna look out. He might throw me a car. I got a bad trick. And she can sing too, bro. Yup. Told you, the hip-hop game been exposed to R. Kelly and all of them. The games are played through managers, artists, deals, studio. The manager is in the hood, in the ghetto. The manager picks the ladies, picks the young boys, and say, I'm gonna give you a deal. And the manager, the handlers, they bring them back to the artist. It's very fucking simple. The stylist, they bring the people to the artist. The stylist, the dresser, she goes to the store. She looks for pretty women. The stylist look for pretty people. That's their job. They go find them and bring them back. So I keep telling you, you're not just going to make me put it on these guys when I know they had help. And I also know how it goes. The ones without no name, they be the ones that do the most. R.Kelly could have had women that their whole job is to whip them bitches' ass. That could have been their job. She out of line, smack her. See, I know how this shit go, y'all. It's called the streets. It's called the streets. The streets mean anything goes. So with the streets, you don't got to be on the streets, y'all. Just understand, anything you can think of your head, it goes down in the streets because there's no rules. Every man for themselves. But right here, they telling you straight up because they talk to y'all like y'all slow. No, y'all not slow. Y'all just play slow. They telling you straight up. How could somebody be innocent when this man didn't do the shit by himself? R.Kelly ain't go outside and say, come on, you coming with me. Let's go. No. So what part you don't get? The rich man with the money, I told you it's all in the same story, the Epstein story. But since y'all only read black stories, y'all didn't read the Epstein story. Oh, shit. Matter of fact, if it's not a story that's a trending topic, you ain't going to pay attention anyway. Meanwhile, y'all whole life has been unveiled the past couple years. Y'all are the main ones grow up in abusive-ass families. You stay getting touched on. You stay getting abused. But meanwhile, you only got smoke for fucking white people. Your whole defense has been race. Meanwhile, y'all are the main ones that abuse your fucking self and accept abuse because you go by a fake-ass code of snitching. The only way snitching applied is if you really about that street life and you were getting illegal street money. If you was never getting illegal street money, you was never in a goddamn gang, if you never lived by the code of the streets, what's the whole thing about snitching anyway? No, it's called, a lot of y'all been abused, and they say abuse people, abuse others, and now it's being said that y'all just spread y'all fucked up ways to 10 generations. And that's it. I'm saying that because we had to get dark. But I will show you all the darkness has not left. So as Diddy goes for his appeal today, here's another reason why I say he might as well get an appeal. Why? Oprah didn't get in trouble yet. So I showed this last night on the live of people still bringing this shit up. It ain't me. I give you everything in real time to let you see Oprah did not get a pass. When they saying, how the hell is she's with 5 convicted pervs. 5. And she ain't getting no trouble. And there's a lot of accusations on her too. So on the strength of that, I'm going to say Diddy does not deserve to be the scapegoat for Oprah. Period. What part y'all don't get? Told y'all that's your culture. Oh, you don't believe that? If we watch Color Purple right now, her first movie, what are we going to see in it? R.A.P.E. What else we going to see in it? Woman getting abused. That's who the fuck she is. That's who they are. That is not no Photoshop of her and Ep neither. Ain't none of that shit Photoshop. So what are we talking about, y'all? So I'm going to say this. Diddy paid his dues already. What about everybody else? Bill Cosby paid his dues. Harvey Weinstein paying his dues right now. He locked up right now. So what are we talking about? So I told you all, they all set up. By K.MICHELLE talking about R.Kelly, all she's doing is opening up Pandora's box. Because it ain't, that's all they're doing. It ain't over yet. So once again, let's look at it again, y'all. A year later, what changed? Told you this y'all culture. The culture of darkness. Prison, funeral homes, hospitals, black eyes, busted lips. You got it? What culture all these niggas came online sitting in the hospital bed with an IV? Hip hop. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Everyone didn't come out at once. Good attorneys wait and bring more cases while he's in jail. So all they have to do is give him one more time. Let's correct this. They're talking about R.Kelly. They saying, K.MICHELLE, you running your mouth. You fuck around and get jacked up too. Let's go. Because they saying he had help, just like Epstein. And K.MICHELLE, I know why you was quiet all that time. Trust me, I know. So they said it right here. Attorneys wait and bring more cases while he's in jail. So all they have to do is give him more time. Patience is a virtue, is a true statement. Whoever defends people like Diddy and R.Kelly need to be looked at with a squinted eye, with the pink up. All right? So we all know that. I feel the same way. I've been telling y'all, don't fight, don't argue. There's no more debating. Everybody that says free R. Kelly, free Diddy, you just watch them. They're showing you who they are. The whole 2025, all I did was watch people show me who they are. And y'all all will clearly hear me say last year, I'm done with those people. I started that campaign last year, let y'all know the separation has begun. I'm done with them. They all prove to me they fucking love abuse. Fuck being against it. They love that shit. They doing sex bonding shit right now. Yeah. Everything Master did to them, they doing it to themselves now. They are self-imploding. That's why they getting wiped out, y'all. Straight up. Everybody got time to play with them, man. They fucking throwbacks now at this point. Their whole life is a fucking throwback. Let's go. Yeah. She's going to end up talking. Her conscience is haunting her. I bet the juice she has are on the woman, because I know Mary J and J-Lo are in this mess. The biggest cover-up ever. We gonna get into it. K.MICHELLE is so fire, I ain't lying. I love her. I'm showing you the stupid-ass fans. See that? I love her. They are the only idiots that come online and say they love people because they're delusional. See that? See the bottom? Love you, Red. No, I told you, no, they all fucking fruity, and they all want to fucking get their face rolled. They all freaky as hell. See that? They love to be online screaming how they love somebody like big ass kids, y'all. You see why they big children now? Just know big children also mean they fucking big Geppettos. Kids don't do that. I love you. They do that shit. You got it? Boom. Now let me show y'all this. You see that shit what they said about Mary and J-Lo? I'm gonna show y'all this shit. You see what they say about Mary and J-Lo? Let's go back in time, y'all. My people that been on the channel, you know about this cartoon? Remember this cartoon? Who's in the cartoon? R. Kelly, J-Lo, Diddy, Aaliyah, Foxy. This cartoon was a mockery and a joke about the night somebody got accused of going in a room. This whole cartoon is based on that concept. It's not true. I don't agree with it. I don't fucking know. But all I know is this cartoon somehow had R. Kelly in it, J-Lo in it, and they were telling us about how they tricked somebody to go in that room. We also saw the end of that joke was a divorce. It also looks like this is still a possibility. I know it sounds crazy, but I didn't make this fucking cartoon. You just asked the person that made it. Why the hell is Aaliyah and R. Kelly in the cartoon? Because the cartoon also tried to make it like everybody knew Jay-Z dirt. And then something happened. Foxy Brown, see Foxy Brown? Now look at who Foxy Brown talking to in that chair. The word is, according to the cartoon, R. Kelly knew all their secrets. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to leave it at that. All right? Well, I feel if you don't tell everything, don't tell nothing, K.MICHELLE. Because they saying, K.MICHELLE, you're full of crap. See R. Kelly with the braids? See R. Kelly with the braids. The parents, consenting adults, all should be punished for any unforgivable act they say he committed, but went along with it or encouraged it initially. So y'all see we talk about this shit because, y'all, I'm going to show you. In their culture, they're never going to go a week without saying this man's name. Every week, you're going to keep hearing R. Kelly. You're going to keep hearing about 2001, 2002, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All your people in their fucking 50s, late 40s. They're fucking delusional. They don't have no career. They're fucking washed up. Their catalogs are fucking old. They're dry. Their makeup out. They're fucking Beijinged out. They are so corny and dry because they didn't advance and do nothing else. So if I ask any one of y'all, when the last time she made a song? right. No, K.MICHELLE job was to make all you women fucking miserable. You're gonna be just like all of them. You ain't gonna have no fucking man. All right. So y'all gonna keep saying how much y'all love them, but y'all ain't never gonna have nobody. You ain't gonna have nobody. Y'all don't have nobody. You ain't even got you ain't even got the same sex don't fucking want your ass. Those are the facts. The problem is y'all love fucking characters and y'all don't love nobody in real life. That's why nobody don't love you back. You in fantasy land, y'all. Soon that word relationship gonna be foreign to you because you love cartoon characters. You love everything on your timeline, but you shit on everybody in person. So therefore, just know, this K.MICHELLE. Do you see how tall she is over those fucking counters? Because R.Kelly like little people. She been around, y'all. This is an old picture of K.MICHELLE before the glamour and glitz. She looks like a willing participant to me. You got it? So everybody say, why you talking now, K.MICHELLE? And by you talking, you have opened up Pandora's box because I told all of y'all, it's not me and others. It's everybody else. The young community, they the main ones into this. People from overseas into this. Everybody that never had an inside look at Black entertainment. Everybody that praised BET. Everybody that looked at y'all as the greatest people on the earth. Y'all so talented, y'all the best. They are the main ones exposing, laughing, joking, disgracing, and they also are all getting their chance to laugh and say, ha, 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 look at those people now. And that's all that's happening. But other than that, I told y'all a million times, there is no glory in this. It is no damn heroes. It's just not. So by her coming out and her supposed to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta, just know this. The only people that give a goddamn about K.MICHELLE is Black people. That's it. Other than that, nobody cares. They are now the real minority. They might be down to fucking 6%. Let me show you what they promote in New York. Get a job. You can be a certified dog sniffer. To be a certified dog sniffer, no, it's called a dog kisser. Spot and Tango is hiring dog kisser and breath sniffer. They paying $1,000 for that job. They know a lot of people doing bad. Here you got it. Don't say your boy don't try to help you out. $1,000 right now. All you gotta do is apply. You gotta be a dog kisser and a dog sniffer. You gotta make sure their breath smelling okay. Make sure they all right. That's your job. You can get $1,000. Got it? Then you got it. All right. So, is everybody so sorry that you mean to tell me we're free in 2026? But we're supposed to spend our life talking about 20 years ago and niggas that's in jail. Niggas that ruined their life. R. Kelly, Diddy, and that whole era is the black cloud over this whole generations. And they are your proof that you guys didn't advance. They are the proof that this is who the fuck y'all are. You never changed. Ain't no good in you. And this house gonna end. And it's never fucking coming back. The only thing gonna keep happening is I'm gonna keep laughing at y'all and others. Cause I'm with the hipsters. Y'all the old heads. Y'all fucking washed up. Y'all are so goddamn sorry. God damn it, y'all so sorry. My stepfather cooler than y'all now. And he's in his 70s. He's cooler than y'all. It's that simple, man. Straight up. Everybody cooler than y'all. Everybody, goddamn it. Let's go. So, the reason why I say, look, Diddy did his time already. He's been embarrassed. He's been humiliated. So, Your Honor, if you have given this man 50 months to set an example on woman's abuse, I'm going to say, Your Honor, it didn't work. I'm going to say, Your Honor, Diddy was not a good example. Because ever since, Your Honor, he's been locked up, they've been saying free Diddy, and they didn't learn shit. Actually, Your Honor, as the trial was going on, they were on YouTube laughing at what happened to Cassie. Yes, they were, Your Honor. And they also were getting hard-ons by that baby on Astroglide and the stories about freaky tales. They loved it. They loved it so much. They started reaching out to Diddy victims, the men. And they started having men on platforms with greasy legs. That's right. That's what they did, Your Honor. They made a mockery of the whole shit. Because the whole thing was, Your Honor, they don't care about no goddamn woman. They ain't want us to find out what really happened. So, it don't take a rocket scientist to see who the Punisher is. You just ask yourself, why did somebody interview them? Don't ask me, ask Worldstar. The first 20 seconds is wild. Cameron asked the Punisher for the Diddy trials and freak-offs wild questions about Cassie. So I'm asking you again, who does that? Cassie was supposed to be a victim in a court of law. Hip-hop was joking and laughing at Cassie. Mano said Cassie lying. Cameron took his time out to drag her ass. And nobody said nothing when she got knocked out. But we also heard a lot of stories about how Diddy was knocking their ass out. Because, y'all, look at it like this. Wendy Williams. Cameron is the new fucking Wendy Williams. He's the gangster Wendy Williams. Look at it like this. All the men had to pull out the juicy tea out of the Punisher. That was interesting shit. They know Punisher slings man meat. They know Punisher also bends over. So all they were doing was satisfying their fans. So I'm going to say it again, bro. Who talks to another man about his sexual behavior? Who does that? Cameron, Mace. Now you just ask me a question. How much coochie do they get? How much coochie do they get? You got proof he interviewed a male stripper, but you also got proof in a whole year Cameron has not interviewed no woman. So Cameron ain't going to tell you what he about, but he always going to show you. He always going to show you because he know y'all are asleep and stupid. He also know a lot of y'all are willing participants. Pink horsepower. Make sure you order you some today. And tell them Cam I sent you. All right? So, Your Honor, they didn't learn shit. Your Honor, they still feel the same way about women to this day. They don't like them. So, on that note, I'm going to say, let Diddy out. Give him house arrest for the rest of his bid. Because if the judge said he gave Diddy 50 years to teach an example, I'm going to tell the system nobody learned a damn lesson at all. They didn't. So, free Diddy. Fuck it. And put him on house arrest. But he still ain't no fucking body to be praised. I'm just saying that because he's more entertaining than they dry ass, and I want him to come home and make them all wear lipstick now. Because I think when he come home, they got to step their game up. That's what I think. All right? So you got it right here. I don't give a fuck. Meaning, the internet was already talking about how Cameron didn't give a damn about Cassie because he made a point to interview a washed-up stripper that had been sucking up sperm for 30 years straight. He wanted to talk to an old prostitute. An old male prostitute, y'all. That's what hip-hop is. Hip-hop had an ex-male prostitute on a platform. And them hip-hoppers, they watch that shit because that's who they are. Because Cameron already told him he found a dildo in Mace's house. They love freaky stories because that's who they are. Harlem. Keep it up. All right, now you got it? Didn't Gene tell you he be by that door? All right then. That's what they do. But my point is, they didn't learn a lesson because they freaks from Harlem. They ain't learned shit. But you got one thing on them. They don't like that coochie at all. All right, Cam? So, my point is this. You are the proof nobody learned no goddamn lesson. So, therefore, free Diddy. Why I say that? He ain't locked up for what he did to men. His most abuse allegations is on men. So, you ask your question. Why are they saying in Africa as we speak? They are saying that Diddy got Burna Boy, and that's how Burna Boy became a star. And they said that Burna Boy and a few other African celebrities, their careers come from Diddy. I saw the video yesterday of Burna Boy walking up to Diddy saying, "Father," and give him a hug. These are facts. But what I got from Burna Boy is what I already know. Diddy is all of their father. It's just that Burna Boy is from Africa. He don't got to front like Americans. He don't got to hide because he don't play no gangster role. Burna Boy saw Diddy in public, got out when he got out. I think he was like a golf cart. All I know is he stopped, got out, walked over to him and said, "Father," and gave him a hug. Like he knew he had it not as that man, but he was telling me that's the father of his fucking career. Just like who else? Cameron and Mace. Father their career too. So Cam, you keep trying to make it like Biggie put you on. Only reason why that might have happened because you ain't had no fucking talent like that. But what you gonna tell him you was around Bad Boy the whole time? When are you and Jimmy gonna tell the truth? Y'all was around Mace and Bad Boy the whole time. And Cam, when you and Mace humping on each other in that locker room back in the day, because y'all starting to look like it now. Y'all niggas are the hip hop Laurel and Hardy. Cameron and Mace is the goddamn, they fucking the modern day Beavis and Butthead. Hip hop Beavis and Butthead. Every day, 24/7. That's who they are, y'all. Hip hop Beavis and Butthead. Laurel and Hardy. Amos and Andy. That's Cameron and Mace, fool. That's them. Bro, what two characters you know been together their whole fucking life? From teenagers to 50 years old. Who does that? Them? They the odd couple. Maybe they're in a relationship, y'all. Maybe so. That's right. They also hold each other's secrets. Just know, Mace over Cam. If Mace over Cam, you got it clear, don't you? Mace went interview the Punisher, but Cameron did for likes, clicks, and views and juicy details. That's right. I'm starting to think Mace got Cam. That's what I'm starting to think, bro. I'm starting to think that. Just know, Cam was paying homage, y'all. That's what they do. Now, ladies, you ain't got to be a genius. What the hell is that glitter about on that pink mask? What is that about? Is that a gangster mask? That's not a robbery mask. No, that's the mask that when you're doing fruity shit, you don't want nobody to see your face. That's what that is. That got nothing to do with the streets. No, if Cameron would have never came out that closet with that pink shit, he'd have been faded a long time ago. He would have never been accepted at all. All right? Just know, he don't got no love for Cassie because he don't like women. Allegedly. So that's my whole point. If I was a straight man like Cameron, after I did this, I'd have had 5 women on my show back to back. Now I'm asking y'all, how many women did he interview since this shit happened? Huh? I bet you he gonna get a woman now. He gonna get one soon. And when they ever gonna get a woman that ain't an industry woman? When they ever gonna get somebody that's not industry, that's their friend, the same shit? No. All you gotta know is it's people in Philly exposing Fabulous right now as we speak. It's woman in Philly exposing Fabulous how he like to get his groceries eaten when he come to Philly. I told you they all being exposed, y'all. All right? Diddy grew them all well. So what I'm saying is, if Tupac came home on a pill, Diddy should get an appeal as well, just like Tupac. Right? That's all I'm saying. If Damon got out of jail and he was watching TV, he said, Tupac. And let Diddy free. Because the word is, a lot of these dudes love Tupac. A lot of these dudes, they love sausage, y'all. Let them be, man. Let these men have their man meat for the summer. All right? So they'll shut the hell up. Because that's all you got left. Corny-ass content by corny-ass New York. Sorry to tell you that. Sorry, y'all. Why am I saying that? Diddy's in court today, and he's fighting for his appeal. But this the catch. The celebrities don't want him to come home. If you have to perform at Yankee Stadium this summer, you do not want him to come home. It's people that do not want him to come home. You must get that one part. So when I say bring him home, I'm also trolling, but I'm also saying house arrest. But I'm trolling the people that don't want him to come home because they know what's up when he come home. He's going to be very horny when he comes home. And all we going to be doing, look, it don't matter when Diddy come home. It don't matter. Just know this part. The first people he taking pictures with, you know what's up. That's all you got to know. When Diddy take pictures for the rest of his life, we got it clear now. So like I said, it don't matter when he come home. We get it clear now. Y'all got it? So, the question is, if the judge called himself proving a point by giving Diddy 50 bucks to teach everybody a lesson. The lesson was not learned. To this day, they still say free Diddy. They still say free R. Kelly. And they also love to interview everybody except for the real victims. So people don't get it. This whole shit was about views, baby oil conversations, and freaky tales from a male stripper. They don't interview ex-woman strippers. He interviews an old washed up man stripper because rappers love man meat, and that's the word. All right? Until proven otherwise. At this point, if I don't see them at least act like they tongue kissing a woman down, I don't believe shit. Because they said they love big booty cross dressers, and until I see them kiss a woman in the mouth, I have never in my life seen Can kiss a woman. I saw her hanging out with Juju. That's about it. Also, though, these rappers are sorry. You have a track record. All the women leave their ass. You have the track record. The woman leave them. You got the record. Emily B, Juju, Chrissy. You got it? Meaning, the New York rappers are the sorriest. You got it? And the rest of them be ashamed of their woman. They keep their ass in the house and don't be with them. Sausage Fest, Drake Traps. You got it? That's who they are, y'all. I'm saying that because Diddy's their fucking daddy, and they dad might as well come home. Might as well. So on that note, now y'all got why shit is dead, right? It's going to stay dead. But if you saw this video of 50 Cent knocking their ass out, that shit is hilarious. He knocked out T.I., he knocked out Ja Rule, he knocked out Diddy, he knocked out Rick Ross, and that shit funny as hell. Straight up, knocked their ass out. Allegedly, they said Diddy had stuff with that baby on knocking their ass out. And Diddy take their ass, I think. Something like that. That's what they said, but it ain't no truth because that shit made up, man. But that's what was said. It was said one man woke up fighting. How the hell they give us a story about a hotel? Not that one in L.A. They said it was shit all over the wall, broken, like somebody woke up fighting, broken glass. All right? No, y'all. They did not get all those cameras for no reason. They did not get all those boxes and dildos. So like I said, these are the tales, the freaky tales. These are the tales, the freaky tales of rap. Y'all got it? So just know, y'all, keep your head up. But watch the show. They exposed. We're going to do a recap on K.MICHELLE being exposed for R. Kelly affiliations. The public has spoken. They're letting her know you're not safe and you are not spared, lady. You better hope you don't go to jail. Let's go. Now, let's go back to 2008. All right. K.MICHELLE. You see how whack she was dressing back then? She actually looks like where she's from, don't she? All right. So when y'all gonna stop front, Memphis, y'all know goddamn well that's how y'all used to dress. A lot of y'all down south did not learn how to dress till fucking Instagram came out. And please stop playing. Please stop fronting. Y'all wearing tights then, and y'all were the main ones wearing tights now. Because y'all wasn't raised to pay for jeans like that. Y'all ain't start wearing jeans for real. The goddamn Darion came out. Stop it. All right? Stop it. Why the fuck you think it was never no designer stores in y'all state? They been telling y'all can't fucking dress. Simple. That's how K.MICHELLE used to dress. My point is this, y'all. Can you now see why they was all shopping at Temu? Because that was their original dress code anyway. That's K.MICHELLE before the money. Now, if R. Kelly told her ass go to the room, if R. Kelly told her go to McDonald's to bring me some chicks, you think she did it? Of course she did. No, man, no. How the fuck am I from New York? And I heard about R. Kelly hanging at McDonald's in Chicago. God damn it, I heard that shit when I was goddamn 21. How the hell I heard that shit years ago? In Chicago would act like they still don't know what happened. Everybody they don't know nothing. Meanwhile, Sparkle. We can throw everything R. Kelly did out the window. But what happened? Everybody saw the tape of what? What did Dave Chappelle say? I'm gonna piss on you. Pee on you. Pee on you. That's yes, dude. All right. Did Dave Chappelle already joke on that? Did everybody not see the video that I said to this day, if you got that R. Kelly tape in your house, you go to jail? because we were getting groomed to accept Geppetto behavior. And when you saw that R. Kelly tape 20-some years ago, the plan was one day you're going to be just like R. Kelly. See how it works? Because that R. Kelly sex tape that circulated in every black community that everybody was so proud to fucking sell and watch was child pornography. Even though he peed on that youngster on video camera, them niggas still try to say it wasn't him. That nigga R. Kelly said that was his brother. Oh my God. No. The blacks knew what he did. They didn't want to believe it. We love R. Kelly. The blacks are the same people. If that man raises them, he can beat the shit out of them. But if he buy them some ice cream, we love him. That's how they are. I tell you the golden rule. You can abuse black people as long as you look out for them. That's always been the golden rule of slavery. And they still live by that shit. You can abuse them all the fuck you want because it ain't abuse. You know why? They're willing participants. It's the truth because they do anything for money. So the secret is y'all do anything for money. That's why it's no such thing as abusing y'all. You get it? Because the truth is R. Kelly did buy everybody ass. He did. He bought it. That's why the rich man in the poor neighborhood gonna always get what the fuck he wants. That's why it's like that. Got it? And you're gonna see it's not by mistake. The whole time R. Kelly career, where was he at a lot? Was he in LA a lot? Somehow he stayed with them. He stayed with them blacks be at, don't he? When he went down in the end, where was he at? Atlanta. Wow, Atlanta cool with that shit. They into that behavior. That's what they do. That's the home of fucking tree jumpers. Why you think Atlanta got so many goddamn green trees and forests? That's what they do down there. All right? That's what they do. So anyway, you got it now? Here go your fucking heroes. Y'all are so sorry. All your heroes are in jail and you're fucking praying for them to come home. But that's how sorry you are. So I'm asking you again. When the last time R. Kelly made a fucking song on the radio? Now, today, you got your proof. You're all fucking delusional. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are a fucking disgrace. You're stuck in the past. You're worse than your elders because this nigga ain't make a hit song in over goddamn 15 years. But you still gonna say R. Kelly. You have no proof this nigga even got a voice. He might even got a voice no more. Nigga probably there smoking cigarettes, Black and Miles, weed. R. Kelly come home. What's up, y'all? Yeah, man, I did my bid. I'm home. I'm finally home. I'm home now. Nigga come home sounding like that. Because these dumb niggas talking about free R. Kelly, he gonna sing. No, guys. You love the Pied Piper because you're the Pied Piper. Wherever he at, you gonna be at. Because you guys are all R. Kellys, guys. And it's okay. So I'm just saying that because you see Oprah, Chicago, it's not a mistake, Chi-Town. If I didn't meet multiple people from Chi-Town throughout my travels in life, real brothers that been told me to scoop on Chi-Town, I would have known. My real brother from Chicago taught me that shit start young. They get them out that street young. They had them selling drugs young. And it's shy. When you 12, 13, you going to come out that house and you going to be with them grown-ups. Everybody from the Chi, I'll tell y'all, man. I tell y'all, I never been in the Chi, y'all. But I met solid people throughout my life. To this day, to this day, trust me. I don't say names on this thing. I had real people from Chicago been schooling me since back in the day about how the shot get down. See what I'm saying? And they always told me how they turn young people out. Because I had one homeboy, he was a grown-ass man, married, all that shit, but he told me a story about how the GDs was making him sell drugs in traffic at 13. He was telling me how he was going from Chicago to Texas back then when he was a youngster. So I'm saying, I've been putting together how they get down in the shot. So when that shit came back with the drill and all that, I got it clear. That is the home of minor exploitation. Then I put it together. That's what the Candyman is about. Get it? Candyman. R. Kelly was the Candyman. You get it? Chi-Town? Candy represent kids. All right? He was the Candyman that played around y'all city having fun, promoting the behavior. The candy is the money. Anybody can go to Chicago, be the Candyman. Any city, New York, you got the money. You be the Candyman, they're going to come. All right? But the Chi is the #1 home of minor exploitation. Why you think when they brought the TV show out, The Chi, it was based on youngsters? Because that's the home of it. In The Chi, I'm watching it the first season, one of the seasons. Me and my girl watching that shit. The Chi show you home of down low thugs. It's in the show. They show you sex trafficking in the show. Put that girl Keisha in the basement. Chi is always been known as the home where adults mess with youngsters. Kanika Jenkins, another one. The whole concept of that fucking airport in that neighborhood, I don't got to be from the Chi, but I know how neighborhoods set up. I bet my fucking right eye, I bet my life, the hood is not too far from that goddamn airport. I know it ain't, because I know how hoods are set up. I know it is, y'all. Meaning, they all set up the same way. Atlanta, Chicago. It's where they used to fly in and fly out. Fly in, order, fly out. So, Chicago has always been the home of young exploitation. Y'all didn't get it through the gangs because you don't get when you take a young man, you give him a gun and drugs, you are exploiting that guy and you are turning that youngster out. And I told y'all all, we are raised in a culture where the old heads' purpose is to turn us out young. So if you don't become a grown-up on your own, you will remain who the fuck you was made to be by the people you look up to and raised you. I was raised, or my older brother taught me a lot of his fucked up ways, but when I was a young man, about 18, 19, I've been broke out of that shit. Then I started judging my brother. Then he somewhat became my arch enemy. But if you don't go against how the fuck you was raised, you're going to be exactly like how you was raised. And that's what a lot of y'all did. So y'all looked up to fuckery so long, you participated in it. Now you want to hide and be ashamed of yourself, but who fucking cares? Because you're going to get it anyway. All right? Nobody cares about y'all. They all know the culture y'all live of fucking lies, deception, and freaking off on each other has been exposed. No more blaming no other race. No more blaming nobody else. So let's go. K.MICHELLE says what she learned during her R. Kelly romance. So you just ask, was this smart? Then you ask, how did she expect this to turn out in her favor? Boom. K.MICHELLE says what she learned during her R. Kelly romance. First of all, I knew she was with him. I didn't know she was in a romance with him. Second of all, God damn it, surviving R. Kelly was 8 years ago. Oh, so you ain't want to get in trouble. Or you ain't want to testify against him. Because testifying against R. Kelly or speaking out against R. Kelly, you know that meant the end of your music career. And you ain't want to do that. Plus, you know, it's no such thing as black women fighting for abused black women. It's not going to happen. All right? Now, in that game, it ain't. They don't get paid for that. So, free Robert Kelly immediately. We need some new songs. The king has been silenced for too long. So as of now, he is only the king of the certified pet. R. Kelly is the king of the pedos. I told you that. I big told you. All Geppettos, they the ones wanted him free, y'all. It's an exposure. See, you are who you watch, you are who you like. See, if you're a Geppetto, you don't want to see another man get fried for being no Geppetto. You don't want to see that shit. Same way, bro. If I'm a drug dealer, I don't want to see bro get 50 years for selling drugs because I sell drugs too. I don't want to see that shit. That's the whole concept of the Geppettos. The pedos don't want to see another pedo get in trouble because it reminds them they coming next. That's why they say free Diddy. That's why they say free R. Kelly. Because they know that's who they are too. Told you it's an exposure, y'all. That everybody been doing. I just woke up out the dream. How the hell they telling you R. Kelly was a Geppetto on the Boondocks fucking 2012? No. Either you guys try to act like you didn't know, you fucking knew, but a lot of y'all are willing participants. A lot of y'all have been groomers. Yeah, I know what y'all been. A lot of y'all guys are groomers, guys. Y'all been breaking them in. Y'all all exposed for many reasons, y'all. Trust me. It ain't me, it's the world. I tell you, it's a world exposure. The world exposure, y'all. The world. They roasted Americans in every country, man. I showed you every language. They roasted Americans in every country and in Africa. Just last night, I showed them. They Africa roasting America right now. I'm talking about they roasting them black Americans that love hip-hop, period. See how short K.MICHELLE is? So you got a clue. R. Kelly likes him young, and I'm going to assume he had K.MICHELLE young. So when K.MICHELLE tells me how old was she when she really met R. Kelly, then we'll get it clear. Because I know how this celebrity shit work. See, when you R. Kelly, you from Chicago, you can't get nobody from Chicago young because they'll whip your ass. So you get somebody young from out of state. Memphis, where they poor at. You're going to see R. Kelly always get women from poor-ass place. All of these poor-ass, all of them poor places. Usher, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Bow Wow, Ohio. No, when they've been going on tour, they were picking them up. That's the sex trafficking. But it was disguised through music. They also were selling drugs through music, state to state, dropping off bricks and pounds. All right? That's why hip-hop got shut down, y'all. Hip-hop was the cover front for dirty behavior and illegitimate organizations. Hip-hop, black culture, and music was the front for crime. You could be down with any department in crime, but when you with this black music, you can hide and clean your money. And that's what it was about. That's why they shut it down, y'all. K.MICHELLE, they saying you did not speak on it before, so you are excusable with your lateness. You are worse for your silence. Live the life you deserve. So like I said, y'all, it is more people that's with this shit than you think. The whole exposure happened already. I've been doing test runs online a long time ago. That's why when I've been noticing these real topics, they run from that shit. It's the truth. There's a lot of ways I've been figured out who these people really are. I'm going to just tell you like this. A lot of people did things for money, and now they paying the price. They all got set up. So they thought when they took that deal and signed up 20, 30 years ago, they was going to walk away. They didn't know in the end, the trickster was going to expose them all and hand them over. Shut up. K.MICHELLE, don't start snitching now. All right. Nobody's innocent. Let's go. The parents, consenting adults, all should be punished for any unforgivable act they say he committed, but went along with it. So they telling you, family went along with it. Friends went along with R. Kelly. Everybody had their hand out. Everybody knows he didn't do it by himself. So what is K.MICHELLE talking about? Meaning, does she think in her head her career is going to go forward? Everyone didn't come out at once. Good attorneys wait and bring more cases. While R. Kelly is in jail, so all they have to do is give him more time. Patience is a virtue. So as you see, whoever defends people like Diddy and R. Kelly need to be looked at with the side eye. You got it. Now let's get into this one part. This right here. They telling you straight up what we know already. R. Kelly, he had help. Just like Epstein. If you think a Geppetto with money worked alone, hangs around at the mall, or goes to Chuck E. Cheese to pick up youngsters, then you're crazy. People sold him those young ladies. That's what trafficking is. He was the purchaser. There has to be a seller and a buyer. What else they also knew? Y'all didn't get sex trafficking, assholes. When you're a manager, I can find talent. I can go to a ghetto right now. Find a pretty young person, young lady that want to be a star. Pay her. Fix her up. Get her right. Make her look good. Put her in the studio. Put money behind her. I can get somebody 19, invest 20,000 in them, and after that, take it to R. Kelly. And say, here you go. I'll sell it to you. but it's gonna be disguised as what? A record deal. Meanwhile, you didn't get the slavery is the fucking contract. Once you sign a contract with R. Kelly, no such thing as saying no. They was doing it legit. Y'all are fucking slow, y'all. A person in a contract for 5 years, you own their fucking ass when they want to be a star. So that's how they did it. You can sell a minor in a form of a contract with the parent consenting. Your hint is Bow Wow. Every young superstar had to be signed on a line by a grown adult, which means they got fucking sold. Because once you sell them in a deal, the label, the CEO becomes their fucking parent. Jermaine Dupri. Now you see what the whole, now don't just look at this. Now you think R. Kelly, Aaliyah, the contract, the marriage. So this was the trick with the R. Kelly shit with Aaliyah, I get to tell you now. Being that R. Kelly was working with her on music, the contract was the real marriage. Now we have an excuse to be together every day in the booth, in the house, all over. Why? We working on music. Do you get it now? It was always disguised under music. We going on tour. Meanwhile, it's grown-ups and youngsters together in hotels. We going on tour. When they performing, kids at the show. Girl, you wanna come to my hotel? All disguised through music. The Pied Piper. R. Kelly coming. Pied Piper coming. What that mean? Get ready. He coming. Put on your best clothes. We going to the show. After the show, it's the after party. And after the show, it's the hotel lobby. And you got it now, youngsters? That's how they was doing it. So I tell you, nobody's going to escape this shit. Their career is going to be over either way. We didn't get it. A lot of us, I know I didn't get it because I was young. But since they fucking old heads, and I'm not a washed up, stupid, dumb, drunk, idiot old head, I got it clear. The whole culture was focused on us one way or another. Where if you're a woman, teenage pregnancy, not a mistake. If you're a woman, you've been abused, you got your ass whipped, not a mistake. Bro, you went to jail, you got shot, not a mistake. That's what this culture does. If you die before your time, it's not a mistake. The culture of fucking darkness. Y'all got it now? Nothing we went through in our life was a mistake. It was supposed to happen because we love this shit. So, being that it's like that now, I'm the one to tell you, I don't want to see none of their old ass mouth. I don't want to hear none of their shit because they dark clouds, and I'm so far away from that. But I just wanted them to get every time they show their face, they shall face humiliation. All right? Because the secret is R. Kelly knew a whole lot. And that's why they really had to get rid of him. That's the word on them. He knew about that whole Def Jam family. He knew about somebody's whole success, whole career. It is said that all those ladies of R&B love R. Kelly. They said they were pillow talking. They said they told R. Kelly everything about everybody. R. Kelly was the king of that shit behind the scenes with those women. But now, he's the king of the certified pet. Everybody on the American Sex Registry, yes, R. Kelly is your king. Yes, he is. Other than that, he ain't nothing but a weirdo to me, a fucking weirdo. So on that note, if you live in New York, you can't get a dog. You get a job as a dog kisser, they're paying $1,000. You can be a dog kisser and a breath sniffer. So let's read this clip one more time. Yeah, K.MICHELLE, she's going to end up talking. Her conscience is haunting her. I bet the juice she has are on the woman. Because I know Mary J and J-Lo are in this mess. Here's the footage. R. Kelly and J-Lo. R. Kelly, J-Lo, Beyonce, all in one environment. Allegedly, this is the story of the 2000-something VMA Awards. It is all said they was all there. And the word is R. Kelly know about a lot of dirt, and that's why he had to go. Also, it said Aaliyah knew a lot of dirt. But we're going to leave it alone. You see black ass Foxy Brown back there, right? Her ass gonna be in court, right? Well, it said she know a lot of dirt. So this is why I say, don't let Diddy fry by himself. Diddy did his time already. I'm not impressed. So my opinion on the dealer, if he got 50 years, I'm gonna say that man deserves house arrest because I assume the most dirtiest people is still out here. And there you have it. That's my opinion. It don't mean shit. But just know a lot of people got opinions. And it's not in their favor. So the word is, all you got to do is look at that person, that little chair under that light. Look at that person under that light. That's the word on what they was doing. We're going to leave it at that. And I'm going to tell you this. Hopefully, this ain't predictive programming. Because they say at the end, somebody's getting a divorce. So when I spoke about it yesterday, about we saw Beyonce, Tina, and their daughter as a family together promoting Beyonce's brand, and I spoke about how Mr. was not around. Don't you even see how the cartoon portrays Mr. as a fucking dark character? But the word is, I'm saying this because this cartoon has not been off. They're saying at the end she's going to divorce him, y'all. And I still say I see it. And when I don't see it, I say I don't see it. But I see it still. So, y'all don't even know the truth. What's up, Sister T? They really haunting us with R. Kelly. We're being haunted, y'all. R. Kelly is a fucking ghost. He is a perverted ghost, a perverted spirit that they haunt us with once a week. That's it. He's a spirit. Because the spirit of R. Kelly is in a lot of men and women. Because this is about abuse. Woman, you are the victims. See, woman, this is what you don't get. This is why they play y'all as crazy bipolar. Y'all want somebody to take off for y'all and have love for y'all and fight for y'all, but y'all keep loving people y'all know for a fact abuse women. This is why they say everybody's psycho now, y'all. On one hand, you want somebody to defend you, but on the other hand, people saying free R. Kelly. You gonna say whatever. So my point is, y'all, I know the real truth. The real truth is it is no such thing as abusing these people because they like it, they love it, and they're willing participants. They don't believe in going to authorities. They believe in this shit called struggling, and you're supposed to accept foot up your ass to the day you die. They believe that shit, and they live by it. Meanwhile, they live worse than slavery. They take more shit than the goddamn 50s, and they still talk about this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, y'all, it's a reason why all this shit is over. It's never coming back. But the diddler has a chance to get out, and all you got to know is, if the judge wanted to teach us a lesson through Diddy, majority of people didn't learn shit. The first 20 seconds is wild. Cameron asked the Punisher from the Diddy trial and Free Calls, he asked the wild questions about Cassie, because everybody know she was supposed to be the alleged abused victims, but they was online laughing about it. So I'm going to tell the judge, they ain't learned shit, judge. So being that they didn't learn shit, you keeping Diddy for 50 months ain't going to prove shit. That's my whole point. Thank you, Miss Bobetta. That's my whole thing. All right. All I'm going to say is this. Please don't praise me, Miss Bobetta. Please don't praise me. I'm not no fucking goat. And I'm just because I'm telling just because I'm not going with everybody else's storyline, and don't make me no fucking truth teller. Love you to death, Miss Bobetta. Please don't praise me. I ain't with that shit no more. All right? Because there's been too much fucking praising, y'all. I don't want to be in that praising category. I fucking hate it. Let me show you some praise. I love you to death, Miss Bobetta, for real. Let me show you why I don't like praise. I love you. I love you, K.MICHELLE. I love you. Don't praise me, y'all. I'm a fucking zero. Straight zero. All right? Don't praise me. I ain't no truth teller. I ain't nothing. Just because I don't do what everybody else do, please do not praise me at all. Appreciate the work. I appreciate everybody that support me. I deal with real showing love. You show me real love, I got love for you. But don't praise me, y'all. Do not praise me at all. That's the fucking problem, y'all. Not what Miss Bobetta said. It's the mentality. Or it's an online behavior, y'all. Don't crown me for no truth teller, y'all, because everybody else a fucking liar. All right? I'm not perfect, and I'm not here for that, y'all. And guess what? Truth is truth. No such thing as a truth teller. Truth reveals itself. Either you're going to accept it or deny it. Truth exists within its own, y'all. Straight up. All I do is give y'all my opinion. So you want to crown me? You say thank you for keeping your opinions real. For the fact, thank you for being honest with your opinion. You can praise me like that. You salute me like that for being honest with my opinions. But the truth is the truth, y'all. Don't say nobody gets crowned for the truth because somebody told you the truth sets you free. The truth exists within itself. The truth is all around you. The truth is already within you. The problem is people can't see it or they don't want to acknowledge it. So just because I see truth and acknowledge it don't make me special, y'all. I'm just like you. Got it? So I'm saying that because these are things been rubbing me the wrong way for a minute. I just don't say nothing. And like I said, Miss Mo Better, what she supports, I got love for her. This ain't towards her. But I want a lot of y'all to get that shit. I don't want none of that fucking praise. Period. Why? Because, y'all, I came, saw, and I'm gone already. Just because these motherfuckers did what they did 30 years, I'm not no fucking hero. I ain't do shit. Majority of the world know exactly what the fuck I know. It's only special in black culture. In black culture, the culture of heroes is something special. But in reality, y'all, this shit ain't about nothing. It ain't. It's just something that happened that nobody want to acknowledge. Our life is not that fancy, y'all. It's not fancy. It's not nothing fucking special. We just live a life of fucking characters and bullshit that ain't about shit. That's why we think everything is so real. Meanwhile, ain't shit real. Damn near everything is a fucking show, and we just was part of the show, y'all. So at the end of the day, I respect and appreciate everybody that taps in every day, everybody that supports like buttons financially, but I also know Miss Mo Better knows the truth, and that's why she taps in. She don't tap in just for me. She tap in because she respects what I do. So I want Miss Mo Better to know this ain't towards you, Miss Mo Better, but I want to make a point that we are somewhere else. Truth is reality of the day. It is what it is. Meaning, y'all all know the truth. Y'all all been knowing the truth. It's just time for everybody to acknowledge that shit. That's all it is, y'all. So let's stop playing these games. Let's stop it already, y'all. The truth telling already happened already. The only way a person's a truth teller is if they're a whistleblower. And the people that's down with this shit, they ain't never gonna tell shit. You got it? So that's all it is, y'all. Truth is truth. Ain't nobody special when it comes to truth. So being that we surrounded by all liars, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem, y'all. Other than that, y'all, this all love. No disrespect, y'all. But like I say, man, I don't want no bad karma on me no kind of way. I ain't no hero. Ain't no fucking hero, and I ain't no truth teller, y'all. You got it? All y'all already know the truth. All y'all know everything I'm fucking telling you already. Y'all know for a fact. Y'all don't tap in this channel because I'm telling you the truth. You tap in this channel because I just talk about the shit you already knew, thought about, or had an idea about. That's all it is. I'm just the one to speak for y'all that don't got a voice at this time, or I just say the shit that you might can't say. That's it. But I don't exist without y'all. That's how it works. Got it? Boom. Meaning, if I'm just talking to idiots, it make no sense. So that's why I respect people that respect what I say, and I just do me. I ain't nobody special, y'all. Trust me on that. Y'all also learned that about people, right? Did y'all learn that? Did y'all at least learn that part? Our life is controlled by money, y'all. Whoever got the most money, people gonna put their penis in their mouth, period. Or they gonna get on their fucking knees. We are from a culture of praising people for money, or how they look, or how they talk, how they sound, how they act. Get it? That's who we are. But I'm trying to tell y'all, we passed that now. You got what I'm saying? So the real is shown every day by consistency. We all know what it's at. All I'm gonna tell y'all now is watch out for everybody else. Watch out for victims. Because all people want to know is this. This might also other defense with Diddy. How is Oprah and all this shit? She's affiliated with all these dirty men, but Oprah didn't get in no trouble yet. So on the strip of this, I say Diddy paid his dues. What about Oprah? And what about Oprah in Africa? All right? Bingo. Bill did his time. Diddy did time. Harvey Weinstein doing his time. Epstein did his time. He's in the ground. That man down there, I ain't checking status, but he was vicious. That man down there at the bottom right corner, worse than Bill, Diddy, and Harvey. That one right there. Oprah. I also assume that each one of them got top from Oprah. I assume each one of them hit that ass. That's what I assume. Because before it was K.MICHELLE, who you think Oprah was? Huh? Tell you she's the mother harlot. Before all of the women, what the fuck you think Oprah was? The same shit. Oprah was Sexy Red before Sexy Red. She was Glorilla before Glorilla. That's who the fuck she is, y'all. You didn't get it. I know what they did to her, Hollywood. They had a lot of fun, boy. They were about to hop her ass up. You got it? That's right. And her job was to what? Put them blacks in line. Everything happened to Harpo, she did it to the blacks. That was her job. Got it? Now you see why they was crying and shit? Boom. She was groomed, and her job was to keep Black Hollywood in line. And she did it. But my whole point is, if Miss Sophia ain't going to fucking jail, who's to say Diddy's just a bad guy? That's what I'm going to say. Can I be in a picture with 5 shooters and then say I don't shoot like that? I don't like guns. Can I do that? Can I be in a picture with 5 bank robbers? No, 2 bank robbers, a murderer, and 3 shooters and say, I don't like guns. I don't like that shit. All right. I don't hang with people like that. She's with 5 accused people, y'all. But now I think like this. Use your brain. Ghislaine Maxwell. Now I look at it like Oprah could have been the one to bring whatever blacks they need. All right? So if you want to keep talking this dirty, blaming shit, we can't play that game, y'all. Because I look at Oprah, she could be worse than Diddy and everybody. Oprah could be worse than everybody in this fucking picture. That's how my brain works. I know the person that's the quietest, trying to hide the most, be the dirtiest. Oprah could be dirtier than everybody in this fucking picture, y'all. She could have been the one bringing trailer loads of girls. Trailer load, Shama. She could have been bringing each one of them men trailer load of girls. She could have been the one coming the room and push that woman head down. She could have been the one, when you scared, she said, girl, get your shit together and go in that goddamn room. See that? That's how I look at Oprah. Because why? 30 years in that game, ain't no telling what the fuck she did. So that's all I'm saying, y'all. Enough with the picking and choosing. I'm the one who told you it's all in one way or another. So on that note, nobody's perfect, but you got to learn from your mistakes. It's time to go. I'm out now, y'all. I'm out for real. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Also, once again, Miss Mo Better, you know I love you to death. Also, real talk. Straight up. But I've been starting to feel uncomfortable lately, y'all. You know what I'm saying? With certain things. I don't want to be praised. Because after a while, I start looking like a script. On that note, y'all, love y'all to death. And I'm out. One. I'm going to tell y'all this too, y'all. Please get this right. You ain't no goddamn saviors coming. Ain't no hero coming. Ain't no great speaker coming. Nobody is coming to save nobody from no fucking salvation, no kind of way. So I'm going to tell y'all all, get over it and go on with your life. Real talk, y'all. Because we're trained throughout the era decade to always get behind somebody, follow some fucking body. But I'm telling y'all, them days over. You saw T.D. Jakes fall. You saw Eddie Long fall. You saw everybody got them fall, except for Farrakhan. But you still don't want to deal with the Nation of Islam, do you? All right. So just know, no more heroes, y'all. We have proof. All our heroes get exposed in the end because they all fucking puppets.